gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Thank you, Yaz J, for the first super chat of the evening. Thank you so much. She said, y'all giving us back-to-back lives. I'm in my bed ready. Listen, Truth in the City said, okay, I'm here with the church van. Okay, girl, the church van, baby. She said, yes, we can hear you. All right, y'all know. Let me just go and tell y'all. Hold on, let me bring this microphone a little closer because I'm. Oh, so okay. I'm sorry. I had turned my mic off. I already told my little sis Jenny's internet sister that I wasn't going live because y'all know the doctor ordered me to not be straining my voice tonight. But y'all, I cannot go to bed knowing the tea that dropped tonight and I can't say shit about it. Y'all, you know I was coming. Baby, you know, if I had to come out here and sign language the shit that's going on in the YouTube streets, I was coming, baby. I can't help it, y'all. Now, y'all know I'm a little bitty messy, okay? And child, the shit I done heard tonight got me just, I got questions, baby. I'm talking about all types of questions. Okay. So I'm not gonna yell and I'm gonna try my best not to bring my voice up another octave. But baby, I gotta tell y'all, if y'all ain't been over there and caught the damn tea on the YouTube streets, honey, I am here to tell you. Thank you so much for the coffee love. Listen, y'all send me some coffee money tonight, honey. Hit that link. It is pinned up above, child. I need teas. I need Starbucks medicine balls and all type of shit. It feel like I got a big wad of something stuck in my throat. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Okay, I don't want to be disgusting and nasty on the on my live stream. Okay, so I may be pausing every now and again just to clear my throat. All right. Thank you, Yasmin, for that loud noise made up in here. Y'all drop some loud noise in this motherfucker because I gotta tell y'all what's going on. Okay, I done found out a couple of things tonight, and my mind is just it's blown. I told internet sister, I said, girl, my throat hurts so bad. I can't even laugh the way I want to. But y'all got to know I've been laughing without laughing. I've been laughing, but I haven't been laughing out loud. So if you don't know, baby, we done found out in these YouTube streets that our brother Cali child, Lord Jesus, Cali child. Listen, I'm over here doing the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost sign language over here. You hear me? We done found out that our brother Cali, honey, was flirting with. Oh my God, Jesus! I don't even Father, Father. I've been calling the Father name for the last couple of hours. You hear me? We didn't found out that Kelly was flirting with TC, baby, and they didn't let the cat out the bag, honey. I said, wait a minute, you talking about YouTube, TC? Child, I thought he was just using somebody else's initials, honey, but no, they are talking about TC. TC in YouTube, baby. I had to verify. I was asking so many questions and my answers weren't your questions weren't being answered. And so I was like, hold on. I need the ET phone home somebody or whatever. I was like, wait a minute. Are you talking about like TC? Lord. And listen, I'm not, all I'm saying is that I was taking a bite. Okay. I was taking a bite, baby. I just could not believe what I was hearing with my virgin ears. She said he was single. I understand being single, but you know what? I listened to what he said, and I just have to double down on it, baby. Listen, let me tell you something. They always said Coochie ain't got no damn face. She said, Amor, you were oblivious. Girl, I was taking a bite. Okay. I was taking a bite because I was just like, wait a minute, hold on. You mean, wait. Listen, let me tell you something. We be always wondering, like, damn, how she got kids? Not her, not TC, but just people in general, We be like, how they get kids, how they have babies and stuff like that. Let me just tell you something, honey. Just know this. If you ain't never known before, baby, Coochie ain't got damn face on it. Okay. We be wondering why these girls out here like Beyonce and Cardi B and shit like that or whatever be getting played, right? Not even played, but cheated on or whatever, right? Listen, Coochie ain't got no face. Coochie booty, titties, whatever. It ain't got no face. If a man love tits, ass, and it is what it is. All right. He's a whole man. Yeah, he was single. I get it. Okay. He was a single man. But girl, she said, I just seen Jenny post, y'all. I am fucking dead. Wait a minute. Where is Jenny's? Oh, yeah, I seen it earlier. She said, Callie said he was only being a man, but he said Sean is what he wanted. So he pursued her. Now, I did hear that. And there is a difference because, it came out that he wanted TC. And so, yes, and he did break that down very beautifully that if a man wanted you, he would have pursued you. So I do understand that. Okay. So obviously he didn't want her because he did not pursue her. But it is a misconception out here in this world, right? That just because a man flirt with you or even want to have sex with you that he want you. We need to stop thinking that as women. We need to stop thinking just because a man want to play with your titties and suck on them and kiss them and juggle them around in his mouth that he wants you, because that does not mean he wants you. Because if a man wants you, what is he going to do? He's going to pursue you, okay? He's going to pursue you. He's not just going to be talking about sucking on your titties, child. You hear me? Lord Jesus, I just can't. Lord, when I found that out, honey, I fell back 5 times. I said, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. My brother Callie, Lord Jesus, Callie, baby. All I got to say is, Sean need to go grow some titties or something, because baby, I just can't. Baby, when the news came out, I'm like, no, y'all must be talking about somebody different, because y'all cannot be talking about the YouTube TC. But listen, I ain't mad at nobody in this scenario. But what I will say is lessons have been learned. If a man want you, he will pursue you. So you cannot say he wanted you. You can say he wanted to suck on them titties, baby. He wanted to suck on them nipples. Okay. But anyway, hey, it is what it is. But coochie ain't got damn face. Okay, so just moving forward, if a man want to fuck you, that does not mean that he wants you. Okay, you got to clarify. We seen that on the season side, right? Season salt. She thought Robert wanted her and went 2.5 years without a title. You need to understand, just because a man will lay down with you, suck on your titties, rub on your booty, or even lick your clit, that does not mean he want to be with you. That just means he want to suck on your titties, rub on your booty, and lick on your clit. You got to know the difference, okay? Got to know the difference. Everybody that wink at you, jump in your inbox, or any of that shit does not mean they want you. That just mean they just want to do what they said. And if he said, which I don't know, I ain't seen no text messages, but if he said he want to suck on them titties, boy, that's all he wanted to do was suck on them titties. But what I don't understand is, now, I'm just gonna keep it real. If TC knew he had a girl, because that's what it said. She knew he had a girl. Why didn't she say, I'm not interested in letting you suck on my titties or whatever? The fact, because you got a whole girl at home, right? Why didn't that come out? Because apparently, did she flirt back? Because Lord Jesus, like, I was taking a bike, y'all. But I thought Nook the book. I thought she was. Let me just say something. If a man jump in my inbox and say he want to suck my titties or lick my ass or lick my clit, I'm not responding. I don't know. I guess I'm a different breed. I'm not responding. Get out my inbox with your nasty ass talking about my titties. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. She said it was before Sean. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if a dude that I'd have met on the internet jump in my inbox and tell me I got big titties, this, that, and I'm gonna say, look at this pervert. What the fuck is wrong with him? I don't know. I just don't get down like that. I don't do strange people. You know what I'm saying? Strange people getting in my inbox talking, nasty and stuff with me. Especially you ain't even had a decent conversation with me, and all of a sudden you want to suck on me, or jug on me, or rub on me, or flip me. I don't know. I don't get down like that. Let's talk about the goddamn the weather outside before we start talking about my titties, baby. But anyway, child, listen, TC is bodacious now. She got ass and tits now. We cannot take that away from TC, baby. But honey, child, when I heard it, I just could not believe my ears. She said, what are you and your Lonjadas doing online? Child, I needed to laugh, baby. I needed to come out here and laugh with y'all because, honey, if you heard what I heard, honey, I know you was laughing. Because wait a minute. And Callie admitted it. That's what took me back. I'm like, bruh, girl, I was dead. I was dead 15 times. You hear me? I said, bruh, wait a minute, what? He admitted it. Now, you know what? I got to say, my brother Callie stood on business because, they probably thought he was going to come out here and lie or whatever the case may be. She said that backfired so bad. Yeah, because you know what? If you come out here and tell somebody that a man wanted you and he's like, nah, I ain't really want you. I just want to play with them titties or whatever. That is quite embarrassing. You hear me? I wouldn't even came out here and told nobody that a nigga jumped in my inbox and wanted to blow on my tits, suck on my tits or whatever. I would not have told. I don't know. Y'all tell me, would y'all have came out here and told the world? Or even been in the chat, would let your little cousin, your little messy cousin tell the world? Child, I would not. I'd be like, don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody. And I would be embarrassed if I was TC because he wanted to suck on you and play with your titties, but he pursued Sean. He pursued her. He went after her. He ain't come after you. Man, I'd be so goddamn embarrassed. I'd be like, damn, so all you wanted to play on my titties, but now you want to take her out to eat and shit, do podcasts with her, wipe her up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Flip her down, rub her down. You want to, you want to put her on the front street and all you want to do is play with my titties. I would be embarrassed as a 50-something-year-old woman to know that that's all a man wanted to do was suck my titties. I would never come out here and tell somebody that. That ain't no flex. That ain't no flex. Somebody want to suck on your titties. He might be a titty man. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I would not want anybody to know that a dude from the internet, YouTube of all places, jumped in my inbox and wanted to suck my titties or rub on my titties or flip. I don't even know at this point. I just know Kelly said he flirted with her. I said, wait a minute. I said, you flirted with her. Y'all, I was tearing them comments up. Y'all didn't see me because I had questions. I had questions. I was like, wait a minute, because when I heard it, I was expecting it to come out to be like, man, they lying. That shit ain't true. And he was like, y'all, let me just go on and let y'all know the truth. I already told my girl what's up or whatever. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, hold on. He said, I already said what was going on. I just flirted with her. And apparently she flirted back. Child, I couldn't get off the floor fast enough because I just could not believe it. I kept on having to rewind the tape. I was all behind and shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this shit real? Am I getting punked? I was like, wait a minute, are we talking about the same TC? Listen, all I got to say is I would be definitely embarrassed, honey, embarrassed to come out here and tell people, oh, wait a minute, somebody that sent me the text. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Child, I done got. Lord, somebody done sent me a message. So apparently, the little man boy done reached out to Angie, Callie ex-girl, and Angie done responded, child. Oh, the little man boy, child, the little man boy. We weren't even talking about the little man boy, but the little man boy then reached out to Angie, Callie ex, and Angie has responded, and she said, basically, she said, man, y'all keep y'all little drama and shit over there and tell them bitches. She didn't call the little man boy a whole bitch. She said, tell them little bitches, whoever it is, to keep my name out of their mouth and don't refer to me, period. And she put a whole capital T on the end. And she said, don't care if it's true or not, but I don't know why motherfuckers texting me. Listen, so the little man boy that reached out to Angie. Look at this dirty shit, boy. They are going to the depths of the hell to try to ruin Callie and Neo, honey. She didn't reach out to the ex. Who does that? Who reaches out to the ex because they big mad? Child, I'm telling you, the little man boy. But anyway, wait a minute, hold on. Brother Kelly is in the house. Brother Kelly said, I told y'all she was going to try to do this shit. Oh, and then Angie messed around. Well, not messed around, but she turned around and text you. Damn. So Angie said, tell them little bitches, whoever they are. She didn't call the little man boy a whole bitch. Oh my goodness, child. I'm about to fall out on the floor again. You hear me? I'm about to fall out again. Angie done checked the little man boy, the little security guard. You hear me? But listen, Callie, you had me dead today, baby. Cause Callie, Callie, all I got to say is Callie. Baby Callie, listen, all I had to say is you took me out today, baby. Girl, I was dead 15 times today, honey. I couldn't get up off the floor. You hear me? This shit just blew my mind. Callie said, yep. Angie said, tell them bitches to quit texting her phone. He sure did. So the little man boy is texting. You know what? Hey, I'm just going to tell you this, Callie. Angie ain't the only one that's getting text messages. Some of our cult members are getting text messages too, being begged, why you supporting that evil person, why you going along with her, and and being said, why don't you support us or at least give us a chance to explain ourselves, honey. Begging for the little members, baby. They begging for the supporters, baby. They begging for the supporters. But baby, Callie, listen, Callie, you took me all the way out. But brother, I do like the way you came back and you actually said, she said someone needs to reach out to Neo's girl. She's doing. Callie, you dropped the motherfucking bomb today. Now I was trying to hold on to the secret, and I wasn't gonna say. I I wasn't gonna say nothing. Now y'all know Kelly didn't let the secret go. Y'all, I said I wasn't gonna let the secret go. I was just gonna let her say whatever she wanted to say, and I wasn't gonna say nothing. But hell, Kelly done let it out the bag. Raise your hand if you do not know what the secret is, baby, that I was holding on to, but Kelly done released. Y'all, I can't even laugh the way I want to, honey, because your girl got laryngitis. But listen, honey, it didn't got the cat, the bat, it got all out the bag. Okay. She said, I know now. Hey, she said, wait a minute, the stud secret is out. Hold on, is about to come out too, and she will be the cause of her own secret. It didn't came out, Jamie. It came out on Callie's channel, baby. It didn't came out. Callie done let the cat all out the bag, baby. So since he didn't talk about it, we might as well talk about it. I think I need to do a deep dive and find out what's really going on, honey. But anyway, they said the secret is that she is involved in a whole DV relationship. Okay. Now listen, now the statistics does say women on women relationship do have a lot of DV involved. But baby, who knew? Who knew that the little boy, boy, girl, whatever you want to call it or whatever, who knew that she was over there getting her ass kicked by a whole nother woman? Okay, she be out there having all this energy for everybody. She be out here having this energy for everybody, but she is over there involved in a DV relationship. Now, let me just say this. I am not laughing at a person in DV because that's a serious situation and everybody should get out a DV relationship if they are in one. But guess what? It is their choice. If they want to stay, then I ain't got shit to do with it. You hear me? But all I can say is, honey, prayers going up for the girl. Now, I already told her this before, baby, but prayers going up for a girl. But child, Kelly done let the damn cat all out the bag, honey. Let it out the bag, child. Let the cat all out the bag that she's involved in DV. But I pray that she get it together. You know what I'm saying? And that might be why she coming out here and spazzing the fuck out. Listen, they say misery love company. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why she's trying to break up the relationship between Callie and Sean, because maybe she tired of the bullshit that she is going through over there in her own little area. You know what I mean? But that's crazy to be involved with her. First of all, I love a man now. And if I'm going to go to a woman and I ain't receiving no D, I be damn if I'm going to get my ass beat. You hear me? By somebody that's about to strap on. I'm not about to do that. You hear me? Hells to the no. Because you can please yourself, honey. I am not about to get my head knocked between the washers and dryers or whatever just to bump coochies with a whole nother woman. You hear me? She said, free queen fee since she's a little messy broad. Listen, and then I also heard, listen, she said, I don't want to be her boyfriend. Is that what it is? Do you think she wants you to be her boyfriend? Because, baby, I just don't know. I don't know at this point, but something is definitely going on. You hear me? Child, but I wasn't even going to let the cat out of bed. But since you did, Callie, I mean, we might as well speak on it, honey. We need to break it down. Listen, I don't know. Maybe she need to get a restraining order or something. I don't know. But I'll be damned if I'm going to be in the house getting beat by a woman. I can't do it. She said, not the security guard in a suit. Listen, the little boy girl is apparently in a DV relationship and she has told all the business, came out here. So she up here talking about Sean is in the house telling her business, girl. And listen, and the business didn't come out on a trip, honey. The business came out I think it came out way before the trip. You know what I'm saying? But that's a damn hotmess.com. You hear me? But not only that, she said a girl don't cook, clean, work, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Lazy. She trying to teach her how to be a woman and shit like that. I'm like, damn, you got to teach a woman how to be a woman. And the thing about it is her girl's supposed to be the woman in the relationship. How a whole man boy, a girl boy, whatever you call her, how is she trying to teach her woman how to be a woman? Lord, I can't, man. I can't make this shit up. You hear me? I cannot make this shit up. How a whole man boy gonna teach a woman how to be a woman, child? Maybe she needs Sean to come over there and teach her how to be a woman. She said, say allegedly or more. Which part is allegedly? Which part do I supposed to be saying allegedly on, girl? Which part? She said, our girl is sick. Let's support by sending super chat. Yeah, y'all send me some super chats because I came out here, child. I'm supposed to be on bed rest. The doctor told me to rest my voice, honey. Send me some $2 super chats or some shit. I don't know, y'all. You hear me? But I bet you I won't be big and all live, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be on live for 8 hours big, and I'm just not going to do that. She said she is too damn big to be getting her ass beat. Girl, I thought the same thing because I damn sure ain't going to be no big, swole, big bag getting my ass beat. Ain't nobody going, She said, let's not be too hard on DV. Yeah, you right. We ain't going to be too hard on DV. I just say, get out. before it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna encourage nobody to stay in no DV relationship. She said she got to teach her woman how to be a woman. Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard that, Kelly. I heard that she said she don't cook. Her woman don't clean. Her woman don't work. Her woman don't help pay no bills. I mean, goddamn, I don't know. What's that song? I think it's Cardi B. Cardi B said, "I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how you got. Let me tell you how I got that ring." So I don't know what. I don't know what she over there doing, honey, because she ain't cooking, cleaning, she ain't working, she ain't helping paying no bills. But baby, I don't know, child. I don't know. She said, the more you still gonna be blamed for the cat out the bag. Child, that shit came from Kelly Page. Child, Kelly let that shit out the bag. I just expound on it because listen, he didn't already let it out. King Gene read Neo for filth. That read was epic, baby. I'm gonna to go back and listen to that read. Shit. Y'all tell me what timestamp is at so I can go read it and tell me which, I mean not read it, but listen to it and tell me which live was it. You hear me? She said, thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa. She said they blame her more for everything. Yeah, they probably blame me, but ask me, do I care? Ask me, do I care? I really don't. But listen, the WAP song says, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got that ring. Okay. So listen, I mean, I don't know. Are y'all in relationships where y'all don't cook, clean, or pay no bills? And then you, oh Lord, I ain't gonna say too much about the DV, but baby, all I got to say is get out of that relationship. And then the thing about it is, it's so funny that she wanted to come out here and try to expose somebody else's relationship, and your shit is just fucked up all the way. It ain't no way I'm gonna be in a fucked up relationship and come out here and talk about somebody else's fucked up relationship. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. Cause how you do that? Who does that? Who come out here and shit on somebody else's relationship when their relationship is shit? She said, "Play Jenny Reed. Y'all got to tell me where to find it at. You got to tell me the mark." But Jenny coming live after her karaoke tonight, so I think she coming live in a few minutes. So I'm not gonna be on here long. But who come out here and try to expose somebody else's relationship when they in a fucked up relationship? Where you do that at? Ain't no way I'm gonna come out here and talk about somebody else's relationship and I know my shit is just fucked all the way up. Ain't no way. Ain't no way am I putting my mouth on your relationship and I know my shit ain't on lock, baby. And I ain't saying no relationship perfect. I know that they're not. But baby, if I'm getting beat between the washers and dryers or whatever the case may be, all right, and my person ain't cooking, cleaning, doing nothing, paying no bills, this, that, and the other, whatever. It ain't no way I'm coming out here and saying shit about nobody else's relationship. Child, we're gonna talk about the damn flowers outside before I bring up anybody's relationship. She said, "The more play with Jenny said, y'all got to tell me where she, like, what part of it. Go find the right timestamp and which video, and I will play it. I promise I will." She said, "I wouldn't even I wouldn't even feel right speaking on someone else if I'm struggling." That's what I'm saying, J. Lou. If my relationship is struggling in any type of capacity, I promise you, I'm not gonna come out here and be talking about nobody relationship or even try to break anybody up or embarrass nobody. I'm not gonna do that. She said, "I cook, I clean, I suck, I fuck, I pay no bills 10 years back." Okay, girl, but you cook and you clean and you suck and you, okay, I see it, girl. So you got to do something. You can't be in a relationship not doing nothing. And that's a shame. Even though we have a sisterhood, I don't know if I would go around a bunch of strange women and tell them how I'm dating somebody that don't cook, don't clean, don't work, don't pay no bills, and then put feet and hand on me. I don't know if I'm gonna come tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know, I just don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I'm not experiencing that, but I'm not gonna come out here and put your shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. She said they project lies and deflect. Yes, 12K. Thank you, baby. Yes, that's exactly what seems like is going on. She said, didn't she call Johnny out? Child, same around the same time that she same time she was dealing with her own shit. You hear me? Child, yeah, she called Johnny out, honey. That was the most diabolical lie of the damn century. And ain't nobody came out here and spilled her damn beans. But I think she was going through it around that time. You hear me? Child, ain't no way. And how can you come out here and do a whole video about DV? Lord, child, take the wheel. Take the motherfucking wheel. I just can't, baby. She said, "Crazy you talking about Cardi B. She just welcomed her son." Oh my God, she did. Congratulations, Cardi child. Congratulations on the new baby, babe. Did she just get pregnant yesterday? Damn, I thought they just found out she was pregnant yesterday and the baby already here. Damn. Okay. She said, the more I thought you was going to rest. I know I was, but child, I could not hold this in, honey. We found out too much tea all in one live. Listen, we found out that it was true that the flirtation went on and Callie wanted to, I don't know, look at the titties, rub on the titties, suck the titties. I don't know. Callie, what did you want to do with the titties? Can you tell us? Can you tell us in the chat what did you want to do with the titties? I don't know. When I just found out it was true and it was the TC here on YouTube, child, I fell out my chair 15 times. She said her woman embarrassed her in front of a bunch of white folks on a cruise. I heard about it, child. I heard about it. It was so embarrassing. Now I don't know if alcohol was involved or not, but baby, I heard it went down. It went down. It went down. Listen, all I can say is prayers going up for anybody dealing with that DV shit, because ain't no way, baby. I'm leaving. I'm checking out, honey. You can do bad by yourself. You ain't putting your feet and hands on me. She said, did y'all see the picture Jenny posted on the stud and the skirt? Yes, raw truth. I saw that, baby. You hear me? She said, the more you done said it at least 150 times in this live. What I done said in this live, child. Hey, Callie, I just want to ask you one question. What did you want to do? Suck on the titties, rub on the titties. You just wanted to look at the titties. What did you want to do? I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, you ain't got to share that. That's your business. I just want, ooh, child, honey. Coochie ain't got no. Child, y'all better stop. Anyway, Anyway, she said Callie just wanted to play with the titties all kind of way. Oh, Callie, baby, you had me falling all out today, baby. I just kept texting in the chat. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, is this shit real? Because some people come out here and just lie, and I'm like, is this another one of they damn lies they putting out? But when Callie admitted the shit, girl, I was like, oh, hell to the no, hell no. Y'all know I can't even sing the way I want to. Camille said, who titties? Girl, TC's, baby. Apparently TC had her girls out or flopping out or out on Showcase or whatever. And it came out on Break Room channel that he wanted TC titties, or it came out that he wanted TC. But honey, brother Callie put it on the floor when he went live and said want is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he said basically if he wanted her, he would have pursued her. He said he didn't want her just because he flirted with her titties, saw her titties, jumped in her inbox and said something about her titties, and she got all excited and shit or whatnot and went and spread it to people that Callie wanted her. And Callie said, no, I ain't want you. If I wanted you, I would have pursued you. I wanted Sean. I pursued Sean. I just wanted to suck, play, flip him. I don't know what he wanted. He said it was just a moment where a nigga was being a nigga. Oh, shit. Can't even laugh the way I want to because you are taking me out, baby. You said it was just a moment where a nigga was being a nigga. He jumped all in her inbox and she got all excited and went and spread it the news, baby. You hear me? He said he was just being a nigga. Y'all better be careful. Stop responding to these ninjas in y'all inbox that want to rub on y'all titties. You hear me? Baby, ain't no way. Callie, I ain't gonna lie, baby. If you would have jumped in my inbox and said something about my titties, I would have blocked you. You hear me? I'm in my 50s. I ain't got time to be dealing with somebody on the internet wanting to suck, twist, turn, lick, or press on my titties. You hear me? I would have been like, oh my God, ew. And I would have blocked you. But if she entertained you back, and that's what it sounded like, she entertained you back. And if she entertained you back, then all I got to do is say shame on you, because I wish I would. You hear me? I wish I would. I don't know. Everybody is different. You hear me? But Callie said it was just a moment and he was being a whole nigga. Now, listen now. Oh, child, I'm just floored. She said he's a man. Wait a minute. What you say? He's a man. What's the big deal? Child, the big deal is, honey, they tried to expose it on Break Room Live saying that he wanted her. And Callie said, wait a minute, I ain't want you now. Hold on now. Just because I wanted to suck on them titties. Just because I wanted to suck on them titties does not mean I wanted you. Okay. If I wanted you, I would have pursued you. That needs to be a lesson learned, ladies. Just because a man want to flip you over and press on them titties, rub on them titties, suck on them titties does not mean that he wants you. Because if a man wants you, he will pursue you. I would be embarrassed to come out here and tell somebody he wanted me and he never pursued me. You hear me? And that's another thing. Women think just because a man wink at you or smile at you that he wants you. That does not mean that. That's why Miss Season got caught up for 2.5 years. 2.5 years thinking that Robert wanted her. Robert did not want her. You hear me? And we told her that, but she did not believe us. But baby, coming from a man's mouth, he said he was just being a ninja. You hear me? I would be embarrassed, wouldn't you? Girl, ain't no way. She said what he wanted and what he has is two different things. Single men can want whatever they want. Whoop de doo. Listen, and he is single. But baby, I would be embarrassed to come out here and say that he wanted me and y'all ain't together because, girl, if he wanted you, he would have pursued you. Callie said, but with Sean, I was being a man who pursued what I wanted. Oh, he was being a nigga with TC and he was being a man with Sean. I'm done. He said he was being a nigga. He was being a ninja with TC and he was being a whole man with Sean. Well, goddamn. So Sean was pursued and TC was flirted with. Well, TC, girl, I don't know if you showed him the titties, girl, but he definitely was admiring them jugs. You hear me? I'm done. I am done, baby. Baby. Them things must have been on display, baby. But ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, so it was a time or two in my life. I used to want some big old titties, but God didn't bless me with them. He didn't, y'all. Ain't no way I can have no man playing in my titties like that or whatever, because I ain't got enough to play with. You hear me? Child, but listen, Callie, like, ooh, them titties bouncing up. I ain't even gonna ask you what you said when you saw him. All I got to say is he said he was being a whole ninja. You hear me? He said he was being a man when he saw Sean, baby, honey. He pursued what he wanted. He said, hold up now. Want is a strong motherfucking word. Now, just because I flirted with you about your titties did not mean that I wanted you. It's just I wanted them titties. Okay, he wanted the titties. That didn't mean he want her. So anyway, y'all, listen, just lesson learn. Stop thinking a man wants you just because he want to sleep with you, just because he want to lick on your clit, lick on your booty, whatever the case may be. Stop thinking that mean he wants you. That does not necessarily mean he wants you. If a man wants you, he will pursue you. He will pursue you. And to me, be honest with you, if a man leading with a conversation like that, like he wants your titties, suck on your titties, this, that, and the other, in my opinion, is disrespectful. It is. I ain't even gonna lie. That's disrespectful. I would not want to be with a man that pursued me in that type, not pursued me, but came after me or approached me in that type of manner. That's disrespectful. I don't know about y'all, especially in your 50s, because isn't she the same age as me, 53? So ain't no way a man will be able to even get a conversation from me if he talking about a body part of mine, my booty, my titties, my whatever. Ain't no way I'm about to have a conversation with you, especially not at 53 years old. I'm not about to have no conversation with you and you talking about me in a sexual way. Hell no. They better come with pictures. Sean told them to come up with it if they want to end us. Listen, you hear me? She said, the more you haven't been single for 16 years, game has changed. So Tammy said, the more you haven't been single for 16 years, girl, 17 years. I have not been single for 17 plus years. So you're right, child. I don't know what they doing out there. So that's how they lead now. So is that how men coming on to women now? Oh, I love your titties, girl. I love the way them titties jiggle, girl. Is that how they lead now, child? I've been out the game for so long. I don't even know how men approach women these days, but it sounds like they jumping their DMs. It sounds like they jumping their DMs and say some shit like, you got some pretty titties. I would be embarrassed. Y'all, if anything happened to my relationship with me and Jay, child, I swear I'd be a single ass woman because I wouldn't even know how the game is played. I wouldn't even know I was supposed to respond to a dude in my inbox talking about my titties pretty or look good or fluffy or big or whatever. I don't even know what I would say or what I supposed to say. Hell, I go ask ChatGPT, hold on, how am I supposed to respond to this shit in 2025? You know what I'm saying? So she said, I have not been single for a long time, so I don't even know how the game is played. So y'all trying to tell me men is jumping in y'all inbox and talking about y'all body parts? Oh, damn. Okay. I guess I don't know how to play then, y'all. I guess I don't know because, baby, ain't no way. Ain't no way. She says Sean and Kelly seem locked in to me when they can't break you, they try to break what you built. Like, grow up, girl. Yes, that part right there, child. You hear me? Matter of fact, I just posted that yesterday. I posted those words yesterday. Sure did. Thank you, Camille, for reminding us of that. And Kelly said, women do the same to men. They flirt, but don't mean they want them either. Yeah, that's true. Now, what y'all raise your hand, women, if y'all been jumping in people DMs and flirting with them, and you really didn't want them, but you may have wanted to suck on something or whatever. Anybody gonna be honest and raise your hand on that one? Have you flirted with a man you really didn't want him, but you wouldn't mind showing him your titties? I don't know. But anyway, he said that if a man want a woman, if he really want her, he would pursue her. I would be embarrassed. I would. Oh, look, Bree said I have. Look, Bree said I done jumped in somebody's inbox before. Have you, girl? She said, the more you need to let your throat rest before you be sounding like fish in break roll. Yeah, you right, child. I ain't gonna be on here long. You hear me? I'm trying not to do too loud because, child, I fell out the chair about 15 times. I was dead on the floor when I found out that was true because I just could not believe it. Oh my God. I was the over the top. Listen, I think I was the last one to receive the news because I came in the chat late and I just was reading the comments and I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. And then I had to rewind it and I heard him and I'm like, wait a minute. This shit is true. Wait a minute, hold on. This is my brother. And my brother Callie has never told me this news before. And not that he's supposed to tell me anything, but baby, this was news to my damn ears. And y'all think I wasn't gonna come out here and talk about this shit. So this is diabolical. You hear me? And apparently they said Sean already knew because Callie put it all out on the floor and told him. I guess Sean wanted to know who he done bumped uglies with out here in these YouTube streets. And he must have said, I ain't bumped uglies with nobody, but I sure admired a set of titties. Told this girl that he didn't admire a set of titties. So it sounded like Sean already knew about the situation and Sean ain't told nobody. But I mean, it would be a little bit embarrassing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And know that my man wanted to kiss and hug. Listen, but hey, a man is a man. A man is a man. Now, you know what that do prove, though? And I did hear Sean say this. It proved, hey, that's why he ain't want that damn fruit, honey. He loved jugs, baby. He loved jugs, okay? And booty. He loved ass and tits. Callie, I ain't mad at you. You said you was being a whole nigga. Listen, she said, hey, we flirt with that guy you had on your... Yeah, that's right. She said, we flirted with that guy you had on your live. Hey, both of us married. I forgot his name. Tay, Blu-ray is his name. She said, I forgot his name. The naked man with the robe. Yeah, his name is Trey. He'll be here Monday, y'all. He'll be here Monday. But listen, she said, nah, that's not embarrassing. That's life. Yeah, well, I think she said it was a little embarrassing, though. She said Neo needs to be practicing how to duck faster. Woo! Shit, Kelly is throwing the blows, baby. He is throwing the blows. Well, I think she did. Camille, I think I did hear Sean say it was a little bit embarrassing. I think she mean it's embarrassing to know that her man want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do look at our man, and sometimes we look at they ex, right? And the baby mamas, and we be asking them like, "Damn, you was with her?" You know what I'm saying? Like no shade or whatever. But sometimes we do be asking our man like, "You was with her?" And then they be like, "Yeah, she ain't look like that when I got with her and shit like that." You know what I'm saying? And like, oh, okay, because sometimes we be asking questions now. Cause sometimes our man, baby mamas or ex don't be looking, quite right. And we be asking them questions. She said, I mean, but Callie, out of all the titties, why TC titties? Lord, somebody, all inclusive Orlando trip said, of all the titties out here on the internet, why those set of titties? Why those set of titties? Okay. I don't know if Callie answered that on his live, why those set of titties. I'm not sure, but baby, he was definitely admiring those set of titties. I don't know. Maybe they was out in front of his face. I don't know. I don't know. Only Kelly would be able to answer that because I just needed clarification to make sure it was the right set of titties that I was thinking about. And so he admitted it. He did not lie. He came out and said it was flirting, baby. She said everybody done flirted with somebody. I guess, child. I guess they have. She said Kelly was being nice. LOL. Hell, he ain't want to look at her face. Ooh, now D, you being bad, child. You being bad. Now we ain't gonna be that bad. She said, I don't know about the titties and the teeth, but I know she has beautiful eyes. My 2 cents, Lord. Lord. But I thought she was in a relationship with Nook the book, baby. I said, wait a minute, isn't Callie overstepping his boundaries? That's why I didn't think that she would respond back in no flirtatious type of way. Because I would think that she would be like, nigga, I got a man. got a man, you know? Like, who is it that say, I got a man? I got a man. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. You know what I'm saying? Who sung that song? It's Left Eye or one of them people. But anyway, I thought she was with Nook the book, baby. Listen, I could be wrong, but I thought that was her little boo thing. But anyway, I ain't here to talk about nobody business, baby. But I did not know that, honey. Child, who would know that? Child, I'm just gonna be imagining if he would have really pursued her, child. Anyway, she said, "Amore, you said, wait a minute, ain't got no face. Coochie ain't got no face, honey. It don't now, and titties don't either. Listen, nobody parts have faces. We always be wondering why some of these women out here be having kids, and we be like, how that happen? This is a fine example right here. And I'm not even trying to say anything about TC or whatever. All I'm saying is, I was taking a bike. Oh, she said it's called MC Lights and some other rappers. Okay, MC Light. Yeah, that's right. And I'm not trying to disrespect TC at all, but she didn't want to let this come out. You know what I'm saying? Because she was on her cousin channel, and if she didn't want it to come out, she would have told her cousin, "Don't put that information out." I'm embarrassed to come out here and let people know this man wanted my titties, but he didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? I would be embarrassed, so I would have stopped up and putting that information out. But it sounded like people were saying in the inbox that she was going along with it and clapping and like a seal and shit in the comments, like, yeah, put it she was in there clapping like a seal and everything and wanted everybody to know. I mean, I don't know. I guess she thought that was a flex, but it would definitely not be a flex for me. I would not have want nobody to know that, especially if he got a whole nother man. I mean, a whole nother woman. You know what I'm saying? I would not have wanted that information put out at my 53-year-old age, but it was an agenda, and the agenda was to piss Sean off and to make Callie look thirsty and, like he wanted some milk or whatever. But I'm just saying, ain't no way I would have allowed that information to come out. I would have just been like, you know what? Let's just keep that between us, because that ain't no information I want out on YouTube. I don't want nobody to know that man was in my inbox. Admire my jugs. You hear me? She said, if a man is approaching you sexually, it's because the way you presenting yourself, what she said, them tit ass must have been out. Hey, in order for him to jump in your inbox about some titties, yeah, they must have been out there. Now, I don't know what video it was. Can you lead us to the video that you was admiring the titties? Like, can we see? Not that we want to see the titties, not that we want to, not that we're gay or anything like that or whatever, and if you are gay and if you want to see the titties, then it's okay. But I just want to see them because I just want to see, like, what made you jump in that inbox? Like, what was it? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You let us know, Callie. If not, we just gonna continue to just go off of imagination. But I just kind of want to know which video it was that they were all out. Okay, them titties must have been hanging, baby. Baby. You hear me? She said, I'm confused on why Prince was revealing it. Girl, Prince was revealing it because cousin told Prince to reveal it, obviously, because you know what? I damn sure wouldn't let, my cousin come out there and reveal no information out about me like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm gonna be like, girl, that's I little information or whatever. Hey, Mocha girl. Hey, girl, what's going on, honey? I see you in here, Miss Fee and Yaz, and no snacks, no barbecue, no karaoke, and no damn coffee, but a whole lot of titties though. You got somebody need to change their name to a lot of titties, okay? Or Callie want them titties or something. I don't know what name y'all gonna put out. Callie, I'm sorry, Callie. I am sorry, baby, but baby. Child, this shit is funny, honey. This shit is funny. So Callie wanted to suck on some tits. Then we found out that Neo in a whole ZV relationship, and found out that her girl don't cook, don't clean, don't do shit, don't work, don't pay no bills. God damn. Oh my God. Oh, child. I don't know if I could be with a partner that don't do all of that. They better not have no hand, no feet, no legs. You know what I'm saying? You are not about to be with me and land up in my house and you don't do none of that. Don't cook, don't clean, don't work, don't pay no bills. Like, what good are you, girl, honey? You got to be more coochie out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she need to go jump in somebody's inbox. It ain't no way we going to be together and you don't do none of that shit. Like, what do you do? What do you do? She said, more didn't they all meet though? They did, child. Didn't they do like a little, I got a question, Callie. So y'all did do a fundraiser. Where did you stay during that fun? Ooh, child, I got questions, honey. But anyway, I ain't none of my business. I don't know if you touched the titties. I don't know if you had a chance or whatever. But apparently she told cuz that you wanted her, honey. They did a whole hangman to put that out. And you know what? I ain't even mad at Break Room because Break Room got her money. Break Room said, y'all pay for a letter and I'm a put out the secret. You hear me? I'm gonna release the secret and y'all just pay for the letter. And it all came out, right? And it said Callie wanted TC first. That was what's sent to me in my inbox. I received that and they said Callie is live. And I ran over to Callie live, child. I hit my knee or whatever, running so fast over there. I hit my knee, right? And then when I came and sat in the chair, I was good until he admitted that shit. And child, I swear I fell out my chair 15 times. I fell straight backwards. I could not believe it. I said, wait a minute, not Callie. Y'all know I met Callie. Callie fine now. I ain't gonna lie. He fine, but you know, I ain't no disrespect. You know, I got a husband and all, and I love my husband. But Callie is fine. He got like this fine little swag to him, whatever. I think he might be like a little bow-legged. I don't know, like all the way or whatever. But he got like a little way he stand, you know, or whatever. Like he fine. I ain't gonna lie, you know. He ain't my type. No disrespect, Callie. But I like clean cut men. I don't like the dreads and the hair and all that shit or whatever. My man can have longer hair than me. But no disrespect, Callie. You look good with Sean or whatever. Y'all both got hair or whatever. Like, I don't like men with hair like that. You know what I'm saying? But no disrespect or whatever. But you was fine. But my man, you know, I'm content with what I got, who I got, and I don't want nobody else playing with my titties or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And can't no man jump in my inbox and compliment me on my titties, my ass, my teeth, my nothing. I would block the fuck out of them. You hear me? I would just block them, straight up block them. But anyway, I don't even want to know if y'all did anything, because that's just gonna really, I'm gonna die for real. Don't even tell me. Please don't ever tell me. I don't even want to know. I don't even know why I said that. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But all I know is he said the flirting was true. He flirted with her or whatever before Sean or in the beginning of Sean, or I don't know when it happened. I think he said before he met Sean or whatever the case may be. But can you imagine? Hey, believe this. It's too much tea spilled today. You hear me? It is too much tea spilled today, baby. I know people. I know people sitting back saying, what the fuck? Because I'm saying, what the fuck? Sean, more go to bed, Sean. I got questions. I got questions. Questions, girl. Girl, I gotta call you because I have questions. I just need to know, what was your reactions, girl? Did you fall out like I did, girl? Did you fall out like I did, girl? I would have fell all the way out. You hear me? Sean, I'm trying to tell you, I would have fell all the way out. I would have been side-eyeing Callie. You hear me? I would have been giving Callie the side eye. Would have been WTF and Callie. I would have been like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Ain't no way. I would have been side-eyeing Callie. I ain't gonna lie, child. I would have been 21 questioning his ass. But listen, child, y'all make a beautiful couple, but I'm gonna tell you something, honey. They are out to break y'all up. You hear me? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if they want you or they want Callie at this point. But baby, it's some people out here that's mad about y'all union, y'all relationship, whatever y'all got going on, honey. They are some salties out here mad about y'all relationship. They really want to see y'all just, I don't know, fight each other or something. Why is that though? Why does the internet want relationships broken up? They attack marriages. They attack relationships. What's wrong? Women, y'all got to talk to me. Why are people trying to tear down relationships? What is going on? I don't get it. People are trying to listen, they are trying to tear down relationships. Y'all don't like relationships no more. Y'all just like fucking and sucking on titties and shit. Listen, it's okay to be in a relationship, okay? People are trying to tear people's relationship down. That don't make no sense. She said, I love it. Sean is unbothered and Kelly stepped for his woman respect. Yes, Kelly stepped for it. He showed it. He said, listen, I was being, hey, Sean, I don't know if you was in here when Kelly said he was just being a nigga when he jumped in TC's inbox. He said he was just being a nigga when he jumped in TC's inbox, but he said he stepped to you like a man. I don't know. You tell us. Did he approach you about your titties first, Sean? Is that what he did? Because, baby, he said he was being a hard. I would be embarrassed to know that a man stepped to me and he said he was just being a nigga. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, 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 damn. Ain't no way. I would be embarrassed. I would definitely be embarrassed if I knew you just approached me and you was just being a nigga. That's all you cared about was my titties. What about my brain? What about my personality? What about my smile? What about my eyes? Damn, you don't like nothing else about me. You just like my titties. What? Just my titties. Oh my God. Anyway, she said, "Is Neo single?" Listen, honey, I don't think she's single. She might be single after her girl find out that she didn't came out here and told all the sisterhood. And why she? Ooh, Lord, all I got to say is from what Callie said, y'all know I ain't spilled the tea, but Callie said that, honey, she is getting hand and feet. Listen, hand and feet. She said Neo a DD and her girl knows it. That's why she's. Ooh, what's a DD? What is a DD, baby? I don't know what a DD is. What does that mean, a DD? What does a DD stand for? Somebody tell me. Y'all know I'll be knowing all the jargon. I don't know all the little slang words and shit like that. Somebody got to tell me a damn dummy or something. I don't know. What is a DD? What is a DD? What is a DD? A dick dyke. What the fuck is what type of word is that? Wait a minute. What is a DD? A dick dyke. What is that? What in the world is something like that? Y'all gotta tell me what do they do? Like strap on or something? Like what is that? A snap on TC? Like what does that mean? Girl, y'all gotta explain what does that mean, honey. Don't have me go to damn chat GPT on y'all asses on that shit. You hear me? What does that mean, y'all? Listen, I got questions. I got questions. Listen, why y'all pick the day that I go find out that I have laryngitis and the damn doctor tell me that I need to not be straining my voice and y'all gonna tell me that Neo is a whole DD and y'all say it's called a dick dyke. What the hell is that? Is it contagious? Is everybody in the house gonna get it? I need to know. I need to know what is it. Do I need to go get a prescription for that shit? Done. Hold on, y'all. I gotta clear my throat. Oh, y'all, sorry about it. I had to clear my throat. But listen, a DD, is it contagious? I just need to know, is it contagious? Can we catch that shit? I can't with y'all. I cannot with y'all, baby. My virgin is y'all be doing me. I can't. I ain't heard no shit like that in my life. They have a whole conversation with ChatGPT. I'm about to have a whole conversation with ChatGPT. I'm gonna be knowledgeable tomorrow when I come back live because I need to know what is a DD, a dig dyke. Lord Jesus, I didn't even know not bisexual, but I didn't even know women that like other women even like being called dykes. I thought they did not like being called that. I thought that was a derogatory term. So is she a DD for real? Who said that? She said, "Your voice will be gone after this." Lord, I'm trying. Okay, I'll calm down more. She said, have laryngitis so many times, I actually don't mind it. I have a good exercise to not talk. Listen, I'm gonna be fine, y'all. I'm on steroids. I am, and I'm gonna get it right, y'all. I'm lowering my voice. She said, "Is it contagious, Jay? Come get your wife and make her go to bed." That's the question. That's what I've had so many questions with the tea that was dropped tonight, baby. You hear me? A DD, a dig dyke. I am done. I need to know what they do. What is she said? They said Neo look like Biggie Smalls. Well, I mean, yeah, I can see that. Wait a minute. Oh, a DD mean they take dick? Oh, so like a bisexual, but y'all call him a dick dyke? I thought they just mean a bisexual. So they're not bisexual? Oh, wait a minute. She said, check your phone. Don't tell me you didn't send me the definition of a dick dyke. Hold on, y'all. Child, she said, what is a she didn't ask Chat GPT. Oh, 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 okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody, let me give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. So wait a minute. So I thought that was called a bisexual. Is it not? Oh, oh my God. She said, yes, y'all. I gotta, oh, excuse me. I couldn't even hold it, y'all. I had to sneeze, child. She said, yes, y'all. That's what she is. I'm telling y'all. Oh, so you think that's why she went on a trip with us? Because if she was a real one, like only just mess with women, she wouldn't have came on an all women trip. You know, I ain't gonna lie, but I was wondering. Cause y'all ain't gonna lie, my sister-in-law is the woman in a woman-on-woman relationship. She the woman, and she has a woman that dressed just like Neo, but her woman hang with men. You know what I mean? She go on men trips and shit. And she is the man in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? She does pay the bills, she does all that shit or whatever. My sister-in-law, I ain't gonna lie, my sister-in-law is married. Actually, she's in Chicago, and she is married to another woman that acts like a man and dresses in suits and all types of shit or whatever. She a man. Like, I mean, she's not a man. Excuse me, she's a woman, but she's a peer. She looked like Neo as far as like carry herself like a man, wear suits, wear the, men's shit or whatever. But so I definitely don't have anything against women on women relationship or anything like that. It's in our families. If you accept it, you accept it. If you don't, you don't. I love my sister-in-law and love her wife. Love her wife. I do. You know what I'm saying? But she does hang out with the boys. She don't go on no all girl trips. She do not go on all girl trips. She hang out with the man. So I ain't gonna lie. I was questioning it a little bit, but I was like, I ain't gonna question it or whatever. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Like people do what they do. But it appears that, I don't know, maybe she was looking for trying to get something fresh or some trying to, move in on something, trying to, I don't know, maybe wanted to sniff I don't know what was going on, honey. I don't know. Or maybe she was trying to spread the DD throughout the house. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm just floored. I am floored. I did not know she was a DD. That's a new word for me, baby. Child, I'm gonna have a whole conversation with ChatGPT tonight. I need to know they moves. I need to know, how they move, how they respond, how they react. You know what I mean? Are they emotional? You know what I'm saying? Do they spaz the fuck out? You know what I'm saying? I just need to know, baby. I don't know what Didi. Listen, this is my first. She said Miss Fee's daughter said that in her chat. Damn, So okay, and then Mocha is Miss Fee's daughter, right? This Miss Fee's daughter. Okay, girl, listen, child. Ooh, so I'm learning, honey. You teaching me, baby. So she is a DD, baby. Mm-mm-mm. She said it means they can take both. They like it both, Amor. You also got some men out here on the same thing as the same time they want men who are girly. So what would you call the men if you call the girls DDs? What you call the men? What do you call them? What they want, child? Do they want? Are they PPs? I don't know, child. Tell me what they are. Pussy punks? I don't know. I mean, y'all got to tell me in the chat what that means. Because if it's dick dyke, I need to know if it's pussy punks. I don't know what it is, baby. Y'all got to just explain it to me, honey. Y'all got to get me up to par, honey. I don't know the words. It's so many acronyms and alphabets and shit like that. I don't know what you call them these days. She said she was trying to go with y'all and said going with men was just nasty. Oh, she said going with men was nasty. Oh, jeez. Oh, damn. Like, ooh, I don't know. She said going with men was just, wait a minute, going going to on trip with men or like dating men was nasty. I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all talking about, y'all. I am oblivious to all of this. You hear me? Oblivious, baby. I don't know. I don't know what any of this shit mean. I am learning tonight. I'm gonna go in there and tell Jay, baby, you know what a DD is? It's a whole dick dike, baby. PPs and DDs. I'm done. She said, hell, I thought DD stood for damn dummy child. Me too. Dumb dude. I don't know. Dummy down. I don't know, but I just found out what DD mean. D Curry. They said it stands for dick dike. You hear me? She going with both. She's nasty. Oh, wait a minute. So she take both. Damn, damn, damn. Girl, you know a lot. I did not know any of that. Girl, you are teaching us. She said playing a man role with female hormones is diabolical. I know. How you gonna be acting like, oh, child, I am done, baby. Acting all emotional, breaking down and talking about feelings and mental and all this shit up, whatever. Anyway, child, you hear me? She said, I thought Dee mean dirty deal though. I am done. Y'all are taking me all the way out. Where the internet sister at? Because y'all are taking me out. When the internet sister is going live, baby. Wait a minute. I ain't know my moderator called me. Hold on. Wait. Is she in the chat, child? My moderator called me. She probably called me to tell me to get the hell off the internet, child. Listen, I did not know, honey. You know what? I turned my ringer off because I had jury duty today, child. The damn dude playing no contest. Let me turn my ringer back on. The dude played no contest, so they gave us $20 and sent us home. I said, Lord Jesus, honey, I ain't want to be there no way. She said, and you tried to get me to room with her. She said, you tried to get me to room with her. Oh Lord, it was a setup. Tried to get me, Dee Dee. Hey, I didn't know. Listen, I don't know. I was just thinking, hey, like, who want to only pay half? You know what I'm saying? At that point, all I was thinking about was trying to save you some money, girl. But you came correct and said, baby, I am not trying to know. If you can't put me with nobody else, I am not coming. You hear me? So I am sorry in advance, baby. You hear me? The next time we ever go on a trip, everybody gonna have their own damn room. You hear me? We ain't doing no Airbnb because we don't need none popping off on nobody else. You hear me? We need people to buy their own damn snacks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoke however you want to. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I was looking up the laryngitis, and that is what I was diagnosed with. And I was like, how can you get it? And so it was telling me different ways you can get it. But girl, do you know it's one way it says secondhand smoke? It says secondhand smoke can give you laryngitis. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened, y'all. Don't piss your pants. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it is one of the ways that you can get laryngitis. So if you are a person that's not used to that type of shit or whatever, and you find yourself around it, you just got to be more careful. And that was the number one thing that came up. Secondhand smoke can give you laryngitis. You know what I'm saying? But also heavy talking, and y'all know I do be talking loud, and you know, sometimes I do raise my voice. But baby, secondhand smoke was the first one on the list, honey. It was the first one on the list, how you get laryngitis. So I don't know, child. But they said I had got laryngitis and post nasal drip, child. Well, you know what I'm saying. I know that sounds nasty, but I'm just letting you know. She said, oh, wait a minute. When it's so big, sis, she said, Miss Zion, no worries, sis. I gathered hints. I explained all of. She said, I've seen a lot in the rainbow community. I've seen men who go out, women go out and what? And dress as women at night during sex work who are bisexual, also pan, also gay. You would be surprised. I know I would be surprised, but child, you know, I just say, I don't even want to know, honey. You hear me? Hey, whatever they say, you know, she said, TC Titties bring all the boys to the yard. Child, somebody done changed their name to TC Titties bring all the boys to the yard. I'm done. Hey, listen, I'm done. Somebody to change their name to TC Titties bring all the boys to the yard. And them titties is better than y'all's. I'm a meet you. And I don't even know what the rest of the words say, baby. Let me clear my throat. I'm so sorry. I got to keep clearing my throat, y'all. I don't want to swallow that shit. But anyway, she said they was in the little house hunching. Oh, now see, I don't even want to put that rumor out like that. I don't want to be like break room, just be lying on shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to do that. I don't know if they was hunting or not, but I don't think they was. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put that little rumor out. I ain't like that. Y'all know I am not like that. So I ain't gonna do that. I love to laugh and joke and shit like that, but I don't want to put that out there. She said, Lord, they done smoked the more. Listen, I was inhaling a lot of shit. I will say that. But I ain't gonna blame it on them because I ain't feel good before the trip. You know what I'm saying? I was just hanging in there. But it probably made it a little bit worse. It probably made it a little bit worse. She said, Callie said, how can someone call him a fake nigga when they trying to be a fake nigga? Lord, child. Now, right there, honey, Kelly got a damn point. You hear me? Hey, how you gonna call a dude a fake nigga when you trying to be a fake nigga? Because you sure was in that tuxedo. You hear me, child? Said she paid $150 for that tuxedo. She said, I am naturally flirty, sexy woman. I swear if she would try anything, honey, shit, I would have went. Women, she said, honey, shit would have went down. Honey, shit would have went down. She said, nah, but I'm a little too classy. I need to be with you. I needed to be with you, not fighting for my virginity. Left my ass off. Girl, listen, I don't know what she would have done. She said, damn, that's a good point. Ain't this a good point? How you call somebody a fake nigga when you trying to be a fake nigga? Lord, that's there need to be a whole quote. There need to be a whole quote. Mm-mm-mm. How you buying it? How you trying to, how you talking about somebody as a fake nigga while you out here trying to be a fake nigga? And why would she even say that though? Like, why? You know, she says she don't know what she is, a man or a woman. That thing confused. Listen, I know because she sure got women feelings, honey. Ain't no man gonna come out and spin like she's spinning. You hear me? Ain't no way. She said more. She know what? Wait a minute. Who knows what you inhaled? Now that's that. You know what? She said, "I'm more hot. Who knows what you inhale? You know what? Hey, all I can say is I'm with you when you're right. I don't know what I inhale. You know." She said, Amore is really in shock. Girl, I am taking a bike. Okay. I'm taking a bike. I told you I done fell out of my chair 15 times. I just said, that just surprised me, baby. Callie, of all people, you know, damn. But I would not have put that information out. That's quite embarrassing. That's quite embarrassing. She don't know. Oh, I just read that one. That is quite embarrassing, y'all. Where is the internet sister? Have the internet sister even set up her thumbnail? Y'all let me know. Come in the chat and let me know if the internet sister is live so I can get off. Now, I told the internet sister I was resting my vocals and to come on early. And she told myself, I got karaoke. I can't come on earlier. I got karaoke. So I'm like, damn. So I told her I wasn't going to go. But baby, I could not hold on to this tea because I had questions. You know what I mean? Child, I had questions trying to figure out what in the hell was going on, honey. They revealed some tea. That's some embarrassing tea, child. I would have never came out here and told somebody a nigga want my titties and didn't want me. Ain't no way. She said that drive must have had some gym shoes in it. She out here just crashing out. Hey, I heard somebody left their clothes in the dryer because they was too lazy to go down and put their clothes in the other dryer. Now the dryer actually dried your clothes. It just took a long time. You know, I know it was came out here and said that the dryer was broke, but it wasn't broke. And we had two dryers, not one. But it wasn't broke. It just took forever to dry. And actually, I think it was more the washer than the dryer because the wash machine didn't wring the clothes out all the way. You know what I mean? So you was taking the clothes out the washing machine full of water and you was putting them in the dryer, and it took like 2 hours for the damn clothes to dry. So it wasn't that the dryer was broke, but I mean, here they blamed it on me, child. Blame me for everything. You know what I'm saying? Blame me for everything. It's all good. I ain't mad at him. You hear me? And then I heard her say, the trip was fine. I just wanted to come out here and prove to y'all that Amora wasn't perfect. Child, I could have came out. I could have saved her. I could have saved her 40 hours of content. I could have saved her 40 hours of content. I could have came out here and told y'all myself Amora ain't perfect. I ain't never in my life said I was perfect. I'm not now today and ain't gonna be tomorrow. You hear me? I ain't never came out here and said I was perfect. But for somebody to be like, I just want y'all to know that Amora ain't perfect, child. I could have saved her. You hear me? I could have saved her. She did all them lives, all them hours just to come out here and say Amora is not perfect. Child, Amora, no, she ain't perfect, baby. Amore is not perfect, but Amore ain't dumb either, honey. Amore know how to peep game. You hear me? Peep game. She said, is Neo even driving anymore, though? I'm just saying she's been live for the last 10 days. Listen, I heard that, you know, she said something about to shut down and, you know, they ain't got no business or something like that or whatever because where she work at ain't got no work. Or I don't know. Child, hell no. She ain't been driving in the last 10 days. She been on YouTube with my name in her mouth. She been on YouTube with my name in her mouth. I wonder if she's sucking on my name like Callie wanted to suck on them titties. I don't know, baby. See, I don't have to suck on her name. You know what I'm saying? To get people in my chat, child. She got to suck on my name, child. Shit, my name must be a beautiful set of titties. You hear me? Wait a minute. She said, did they move? Wait a minute. Did they more than one outfit? Why you wash it on the third day trip? Oh, I think you mean, did they bring more than one outfit? See nobody in the same clothes. I ain't see nobody in the same clothes. You know, one thing I'm not gonna do is do what they did, come out here and talk about them and say they were ugly or say that they was, you know, this or that. Cause I didn't see any of that. And I ain't even gonna lie. I don't give a damn how much y'all give me in no cash app. I'm not gonna come out here and lie just to receive a cash app or whatever. The trip was fine. Everybody was fine. I didn't even know we had no issues whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? as far as, people staring at people the wrong way and this, that, and the other. I did not know that. Did I know that there was issues in the house? Yes, I did know that there was issues in the house. Our house, not the house that they stayed in, our house. But the issues was the dishwasher didn't work. The dryer took a long time to dry. The recliner chair didn't recline. You know, they did have a worm or two on the steps of the pool, which made it unusable or whatever. So yeah, I did know that there was things in the house, but goddamn, they act like I waved the one and caused that all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I know the first day or the first night, we did not have cookies and chips. But god damn, they gonna crucify me for cookies and chips. Shit, it made me want to fucking mail their ass to some goddamn buy 10 bags of Oreos and fucking 10 bags of chips and ship that shit to them. Like, god damn, do you want some chips? Because damn. And let me just tell you about the itinerary. That the itinerary didn't even come out until after they paid their money. So the itinerary was just something friendly that the mods put together. Didn't have nothing to do with, and God be my witness, I didn't even see the damn itinerary. I never even read it. But they acting like everything on the itinerary was included in their $360. Child, I just hope to God they never go on anybody else's trips is thinking that they supposed to get all of that for 360. The itinerary is more suggestive, like if you want to do this, you know what I'm saying? And it also said that it's subject to change, you know what I'm saying? And it did change. But honey, they crying about that shit. We didn't have no karaoke. I hope they have karaoke 5 days in a motherfucking row. And we did have karaoke. They asses just wasn't at karaoke, you know what I'm saying? But I hope they go somewhere and have karaoke 5 days in a row. Cause you to come back and drag me for not having karaoke, like that's the fucking highlight of your damn life. God damn. I mean, cry me a damn river. You know what I'm saying? But baby, got to be more careful. She said she made me uncomfortable and was saying that she should have. What does that mean? That she should have. She made me uncomfortable and was saying that she should have. Neo made you uncomfortable. Neo do like to come really close to you, and I ain't saying anything about that, but she does stand kind of close, like in your personal space or whatever. But I had a colonel like that, so it don't intimidate me or anything, because I had a male colonel that used to stand so close to me, and I used to be like, damn, sir, can you back up just a little bit? You in my circle, you in my personal space. Now, I will say when Neo talks to you, she does stand kind of close to you, and you don't be like, it make you want to take a couple of steps back. And this is no shade or whatever. I'm just saying, I don't like nobody standing that close to me anyway or whatever. So it make you do take a step back or whatever, because, it is a little too close or whatever in my circle. And that's all the way back from my military days. I had a colonel used to do that shit to me all the time. And I used to say, sir, excuse me, sir, but can you please just step the back just a little bit? You are very close in my personal space. And Neo reminds me of him, only just standing close like that. And I noticed that she didn't just do it to me. She do it to a lot of people. And I don't even think she knows it. You know what I'm saying? But she does stand fucking close to your ass, like real close, like real close. And you like, God damn, like, and no disrespect, because like I said, it wasn't nothing. It just made me think of my colonel. Like, it just made me say, oh, she likes personal. She likes to be real close to your ass, like real up close. So it does make you take a step back or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it may not even bother some people, but it just made me think about it when X7 said she made me feel uncomfortable. Did she make you feel uncomfortable by standing close to you? Or was she looking at you when you came out the shower? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking questions or whatever. I wasn't in her house. Now, when I was in her house, the first time we went down there, I was upstairs and she was down. So, you know what I'm saying? She said, what stud goes on a woman trip? That confused me. Listen, I guess a DD, baby. A DD, one of them DDs. I don't know. I guess a DD. I don't know. She said, no, get too close to me like that. No, I don't like people getting too close to me like that. That's just my thing, whatever. Even Candy, y'all know I love Candy dearly, but I don't even want Candy standing that close to me. You know what I mean? That's a little bit too close. But Candy don't do that. Neo does it, but I don't even think that she knows that she does it, because it's not like it's like sneaky doing it. I just think she just come a little too close. That's all. She says, now that would drive me insane. One of my kids do that because she knows I can't stand someone in my personal space. Yeah, that's me, Kathleen. Like, I don't like, give me a little room. And, this ain't just no all of a sudden thing. This been a thing for me for a while. I don't like people standing that close to me like that. Now we taking a picture or whatever. Yeah, we can hug, we can stand close. But then after that, I'm gonna need a little bit of space. I don't like nobody in my personal space like that. She said, why Neo women wasn't on the trip? Because she said she ain't had no babysitter. All right. I guess if you don't cook, you don't clean, you don't pay no bills, you don't work or whatever, I guess you can take care of your own child. You know what I'm saying? So she said that her girl, whatever she is, did not have a babysitter. Okay. She said real studs don't go on no girl trip. Well, like I told you, my sister-in-law is a real, I guess you can call it a real stud. And she does not, she hang with the guys. She absolutely hang with the guys. Okay. She said, because it seems like she was there looking for a woman. Now, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I cannot say that. I cannot say that. If y'all say that, y'all can say that, but I'm not going to say that. Even though I don't like the girl or whatever, because of all the lies she done put out here and trying to discredit my character when she just told me the other day, on the last day of the trip that shit, they looked at me like a celebrity or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, Neo, I'm not no celebrity. That ain't me or whatever. And now I'm an evil. I'm the devil. I'm a cult leader. I'm everything bad under the sun. But just the other day, I was cool as a fan, and now I'm just the worst person in the world. I'm not gonna come out here and just lie on the girl. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even say she was there looking for no woman. I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? But I did have people to tell me that they did not feel comfortable with her being their roommate. So it was hard to find her roommate. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, she said she was saying things. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now she, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? She said because she was there. Oh, I just read that one. Listen, I don't want to accuse her of doing something that she ain't. She said, I say this every live. They jealous of you. Yes, Milan. I definitely see that, baby. And they need my name for views. She over there playing my whole live, baby, honey. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that. And I ain't playing no live of hers on my platform. I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? But she need to do mine, right? Because that's the only way her ass gonna get some damn views, honey. You hear me? She either gonna dog walk me or whatever. That's what you want to call it. Either she gonna run my name down, put my name in her title, or she gonna play my video, honey. Other than that, if she ain't mentioning me or the sisterhood baby child, she better go over there and play that game because ain't nobody pulling up. Nobody, okay? Nobody pulling up, and she know that. So do what you got to do, girl. Play all my lives. I got over 1,000 of these bitches. But don't get struck though, cause honey, I'm a striker. I will strike your shit in a New York minute. You better stop playing with me, girl. She said, "Who was that Neo was sitting under in the pool?" I'm not quite sure which one, I'm not quite sure. She said 4 views can't dog walk nothing. Child, listen. She said, ask any stud that's solid. They gonna tell you they ain't going on no girls trip. Child, they probably don't want all that girl energy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say it was hard matching her up with roommates. But when I tell y'all, I ain't never, y'all trust me when I tell you this. When I tell you I ain't never doing another Airbnb trip no more, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. You're gonna have to have your own room. I'm gonna have my own room. And if you coming with me, baby, you better have your own room or find your own roommate. You know what I'm saying? Just your own room. At this point, hell, it might be your own hotel. I'll do a suggestive hotel like the Panama trip. I'm gonna tell you what hotel we staying in. If you don't want to stay there because you don't want to pay the money that we paying because you only can afford $360 or whatever, then honey, I'm gonna let you find your own hotel. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She said, more look up Niecy Nash. She married to a stud. Niecy Nash. Okay. But I ain't gonna do that right now. I'm waiting on internet sister to tell me she about to go live. Has she done live? She said she going to karaoke. Maybe they should have joined her because child, they definitely desperately wanted some karaoke, child. Hell, I thought we had karaoke. Shit. I don't know what you call that I was doing then, child. I guess I was singing. I don't know what you call it, child. They said it wasn't no, they mad about that thing though. It wasn't no karaoke. That bitch promised karaoke. No, honey, it was not promised, child. People don't know what itinerary just mean a guideline. She said break room did some things following behind me. They were testing everyone. Ooh, and you was in that house 2X7. Do tell, girl, because you was in that house, child. I don't know what happened in that house. All I know is half of the people in that house can't stand me today. All I know, X7 is half of the people in that house cannot stand me. The people in the house is the one that walked away from me. So some went down in that house. I don't know what went down. I don't know if y'all had a kumbaya. I don't know if y'all had a motherfucking bonfire, but half of the people in that house, and y'all had about 14 people in that house, and 7 of those people no longer support me. So I don't know what the fuck went on in that house. I don't know if y'all had rituals. I don't know if y'all I don't know what y'all did in that house, but half of the people in that house do not like me. She said we need a surviving the house X7. Girl, I don't know what went on in that house, child. I do not know what went on in that house, but half of the people in the house do not like my black ass no more. I don't know what happened in that house. I do not know. All I know is half of the people in the house that unsubscribed, took their membership back, blocked me, whatever. I don't know. Got out the sisterhood. Some of them got kicked out, but some of them got out. I said, "What the fuck? What y'all do in the house?" I don't know, baby. I don't know, and really don't care. She said somebody in that house was eating a lot of coochie. Child, I ain't gonna say that now. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to spread no rumors, honey. That let break room and them people over there do that type of shit. Neo and them. I don't like doing that type of shit. I don't want to spread no rumors. You know what I mean? I don't like spreading on type of rumors like that. You know what I mean? She said, I only know about 3 who the rest of them. Well, I said half. I guess I'm exaggerating, child. I don't know how many to be honest with you, but I know the people that act like they don't like me came from that house. The only person from our house that has turned on me is Tamik. And Tamik said she ain't like me for a long time. So I don't understand why anybody will go on a trip with somebody that they ain't like for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But it was some people that backed out of the trip because Tamik got added to the thing. So, I just need to do better judgment next time. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely was some people that were actually was supposed to come, and they said, Tamik ass is coming, and I don't want no parts of that. So they didn't come because Tamik came. You know, and when people found out that she was coming, it was some people that was worried. It was literally some people that was worried. But I give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to anyway. So all I got to say is, it is what it is. It is what it is. But believe me, next time we go on a damn trip, it ain't gonna be like that. She said, I'm glad I went with my gut instinct. I am well protected. True supporters. She said, us true supporters of yours could see the hate a mile away. And my husband wasn't comfortable with me rooming with her for real. I didn't really listen to her because people was telling me like, Amora, this shit been planted. This shit been going on. The little shades been thrown. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't going to their channels like that. And I think that's what they mad about or whatever. And saying, you didn't really support us in real life. Like, but whatever the case may be. So apparently, all I can say is I thank God that I came back from Florida live. That's all I got to say. I ain't trying to put that out there in the atmosphere, but it sounds like it could have went down. It sounds like it could have went down. It sounds like I could have got, I don't know, my ass kicked or you know what I'm saying, dropped. I don't know. But I'm just at this point, I thank God that I am back in Houston alive. You hear me? That's all. To be honest with you, after hearing everything I've heard in the last 48 fucking days or whatever, no, not really. But all these live streams or whatever, and I ain't listened to all of it, but a little bit that I have listened to, baby. The hate is real. I'm just glad I'm back alive. No, seriously, no joke. And honey, I was gonna call the whole Panama trip off, but I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that because some people had already paid their deposit. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that because that's letting them win, and that's what they want. They don't want us to have no more trips. They don't want us to enjoy each other no more. So I'm like, no, and I am gonna say it ain't gonna be like it was. We ain't gonna be doing no Airbnb, but I think that's best. Most of us are grown adults and we like our own privacy anyway, right? So no more Airbnbs or whatever. But I'm not gonna stop the trips just because of their account, just because she said it had to be planned. X7 girl, it had to be. It had to be. Cause why is it? Why is it? You know what I'm saying? It had to be planned, this shit, and then to bring up all the bullshit, like you looked at me funny, like what? You didn't praise me. You didn't say my outfit looked good. Like what? Girl, I'm just floored. She said, "Are we still going on a cruise?" See, I'm gonna have to let you know. I have not canceled it yet, but I have been thinking about just canceling it and just doing just a Panama instead of the cruise. So I'll let you know. But I'm kind of scared to go on a cruise. I get thrown over the motherfucking ship. Just don't know. I am really thinking about just not doing the cruise because I don't want to be in spaces like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go somewhere where we could call the police or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Call the popo and have security on lock or whatever. And then not only that, I kind of wanna know who I'm going on the trip with or whatever. And I know that's kind of hard to tell, but we know how to do research on people. We got a whole PI on our team. So I don't know. I just know people do get thrown over the ship and shit happen on a cruise. So I'm really considering canceling, but I would definitely let everybody that put a deposit in know if I'm going to cancel it, and you will get your deposit back. Even though we will lose it from the cruise line, I will give it back to you out my own stash. Okay. I will give you every penny of your money back out of my own stash if we do not go on this cruise. But some people, if we don't go on a cruise, have said, well, the more we don't go on a cruise, I want to go on to Panama. Okay. So I just don't think that a cruise would be a good idea because the way shit went, and which I did not even think that we had issues in Orlando until now that we didn't came back. So now I can see how people can literally smile in your face and act like y'all cool and shit, and really on the back end not like your ass like that. Baby, I gotta move a little different. I'm about to be like Jenny. You hear me? I'm about to be like my sis Jenny. I had to tell her that, like, damn, sis, I always thought that I was like open to receiving people. I'm used to dealing with military people or whatever. I'm not really used to dealing with people that really don't. I'm used to dealing with people that let you know I don't like your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to dealing with people that secretly don't like you, but they will hang around you. I'm not used to that type of energy. Y'all, this shit is new to me. She said, I missed all the shade into that live. I was in the complete dark. Oh, you missed it, Tammy, girl, child. So anyway, I ain't trying to like be like Jenny because I'm gonna be a more all day, every day. But as far as being a little cautious, I've never had nothing crazy happened to me before. And Jenny told me about her situation where her brother, Lord bless it, rest his soul. But that one of the friends left the door open and whatnot. Y'all heard the story or whatever. And now I'm beginning to, and then oh my God, I'm just beginning to believe like anything could have happened. Like y'all just don't know. I have really sat down and thought about that shit. Like, God damn, Amor, could something have happened? Like, could really something have happened to you? You know what I mean? And it does make me think that, especially somebody tell you they ain't liked you in a long time. It literally made me think like, God damn, like could something have happened to me? And I ain't trying to do that for no pity or nothing like that. She said just fucking it up for the genuine folks. Yeah, I know, Marissa, but that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna cut off the I'm not gonna cut off the trips because that's what they want us to do. They don't want us to enjoy each other no more. And I had to think about that. I said, oh yeah, that's what they want. But no more Airbnbs. I ain't gonna lie. No more Airbnbs. No more Airbnbs. Unfortunately, Airbnb does save you money, but I think that we should just be grown and get our own hotels. That way, when you want to go to sleep, you won't be considered like standoffish or whatever. You can just have your own space, and we just meet up for events. And then, if a small amount of group of people want to chill in each other's room or something like that, you can. But I think my room just gonna be for me. It's just gonna be for me. I just don't want to even think for one moment what could have happened. I don't even want that. I don't even want that to even be a thing. She said, I do have a suggestion in Panama. As far as what a hotel, I'm already contract with a hotel, but what suggestion you talking about? You want to get in my inbox and let me know? I have a contract already with the hotel. She said more of my video shows you dancing with that nut and enjoying yourself. Girl, we gotta talk X7 because that's another thing I heard. I heard I was boring and didn't light up until Jenny came, honey. They said I lit up like a Christmas tree, and I was like, well, hell, I was surprised like everybody else. It was like, oh, you weren't even you were sitting down, you weren't doing shit, and you lit up like a Christmas tree when you seen Jenny shit. And then we all Jenny came in there like she was motherfucking goddamn Beyonce in that bitch. You hear me? We all lit up. Hey, we all lit up, baby. Shit. Then we all hell. I was just as shocked as everybody else was. Shit, I didn't know Jenny was coming. It was a total surprise. And hell, I didn't know what a surprise happened that you were supposed to like just be like, oh, hey, Jenny. Shit, I was surprised to see my sister. You know what I'm saying? And happy to see my sister. So I did not know she was coming, and it was a night. To me, I felt like it was a nice addition to the trip. But what I should have been peeping is two people got the hell out of Dodge when Jenny came. That's what I should have been peeping, because they damn sure left. I'm talking about left the club, baby. They left the club. And I ain't even think none of it until now. Now I know why they left the club. But baby, listen, I'm just trying to say, child, like I lit up like a Christmas tree, child. I would have lit up like a Christmas tree if I saw her, if I wasn't expecting her to come. You know what I'm saying? I listen, baby, I just can't deal. She said they wanted her more to pop on a handstand, girl, and a girl pop on a they wanted me to pop on a handstand. Oh no. But baby, I really did enjoy myself. Now they must understand I am a little older than them. I'm 53 years old. So when you say enjoy yourself, like what did they want me to do? The kick worm and the motherfucker spin on my head or some shit? I don't know. But I did enjoy myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I enjoyed myself and I enjoyed the ladies. So that's why I was floored to hear about all the bullshit. Really. I'm just like, wait a minute, where did I get this shit from? Like I was the life of the party and she wasn't. Child, I ain't gonna always be no life of no party. Child, I used to be the life of the party in my 30s and 40s. Hey, I know how to slide over bacon and here comes sizzling. It's okay if you the life of the party. I ain't mad at you. She said, right, stay in your own private room. Go with only a small group of people who you trust worthy. Stop letting your guard down. People will chaos because of jealousy. Child, I received that. You hear me, Verna? I receive it. No, seriously, my sister, my internet sister, she told me, Amore, you cannot ever do that again. I said, I got it, I get it, sis. And I'm not. I'm not. Now, before this situation, I would have been down, to go another place. And we had already talked about that. We said it's some more mansions in Orlando that's way better than the houses we stayed in. I'm talking about they bad, right? But they cost more. So we had already said we're gonna budget for those. But y'all, I'm only doing mansion houses with family. We already looking at it for our family reunion. We'll do mansion houses with family. I'm not doing it no more with women I meet online. And no offense to y'all, I love y'all to the moon, to the stars. But after what just happened, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then to have somebody say I ain't liked you in a long time and you came on my trip, no, I'm sorry. I can't. Cause ain't no way I'm about to pay no damn that much money. Well, it ain't one that much money. I'm not paying no 680, 690 to go on no trip that I don't like somebody. I would not. And stay in the house with them. Lord Jesus. All I can say is thank you, Lord, for bringing me back to Texas. Thank you, Lord, for bringing me back to Texas, baby. Child, Jay talking about something. I'm gonna have to run every name that's coming to Panama with us. I'm gonna have to run every name through my security check. I said, no problem, baby. So if you coming to Panama, just know my husband is going to do a background on your ass. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, but he definitely gonna keep me safe. So he said they pissed me off because you have some real genuine people who really do love you, but totally understand they were in that house secretly hating on you. Child, apparently so, baby, apparently so, especially to bring up, how much super chats you have given me. She said, yes, I understand canceling the cruise. MF, baby, girl, listen, I ain't gonna lie, MF, I'm gonna get with you because I've just been thinking about it and I'm just like, I can't wrap my head around it. Hell, next thing you know, they'll be like, man overboard, man overboard. Girl, listen. She said, I didn't buy any food nor drinks, but ain't nobody saying that. She said, I didn't buy any food nor a drink, but ain't nobody saying that. What do you mean, you or the ones that's complaining? Because I think the one complaining is what you talking about that didn't buy no food or drink, but complain their ass off. You hear me? I think that's what you meant. They didn't buy any food nor drinks, but ain't nobody saying that. Yes, X7. Oh, I peeped that. Didn't even pay $5 for the cake. She said, yes, they ran fast. Okay, yeah. But didn't even pay $5 for the cake, not even $1 for the cake, but came out here talking about a damn cake. Girl, bye, child. I think she ate all the cake while you playing because I ain't even like the cake. And not no offense to candy or anything, but I just don't like whip topping. But yeah, MF, I'm gonna get in contact. I'm gonna reach out to you because I have seriously been thinking about canceling this cruise. Cause baby, listen, my safety is, you know what I'm saying? My safety is top priority, baby. I know that the people across the aisle don't like me. You know what I'm saying? But I never really anyway, child. Honey. She said, more, you skipped all over my comment. I'm sorry, Demetrius. What was your comment, baby? I'm so sorry. What was your comment, honey? She said, Marissa, sis, this shit is hilarious. I was there and it is all lies. Listen, child, not all of it, because we did have worms in the pool and shit like that and blah, blah, blah. But the baby, she said, no, I agree with you. And it just doesn't feel right now. Yeah. You right there, MF. I don't know if I want to be in a closed circle like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're on the ship out there on that water, you out there on the water, baby. It only so far you can run. It's only so far you can run. So I don't know. But what I don't want to do is I don't want their mouth and the things that they say out of their mouth to ruin everything for us. So give me a few days and I'm gonna really think about it and pray about it. But it ain't looking good. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm still gonna do Panama because that's my birthday trip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do Panama. I'm just gonna be a little selective. She said, I just sent you a DM. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective. She said, I seen Titanic. You don't play with that water. Listen, she said that ocean scary at night. I be having my curtains closed. Listen, I done been on a lot of cruise, but I understand also people act a fucking fool on a cruise as well. People fight on a cruise all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they fight everywhere, but I just, I'm just, I just, yeah, yeah. She said, more ain't nobody fucking with you, baby. If they value their lives, certain things they ain't gonna do. They not plum food. That's true, but I don't know now. Listen, the way it came off, Josh, I was looking forward to seeing you guys in the Bahamas. I want to do the Bahamas trip. I fly from Bahamas. Oh, Felicia Sanders. The thing about it is, I was looking forward to meeting a lot of people. And I had even said, oh, I should do what Cora did. Y'all know how Cora popped up in a city and then just charged a meet and greet fee. And I said, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go to a city and be like, hey, y'all, I'm here. If y'all want to meet me, $25, y'all meet me up at here. Just make a little extra money and you guys can meet me somewhere. Because that's what Cora did. Cora charged $50 and let people meet her in a certain area. But baby, listen, that $25 will go toward a security guard. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for that. Child, I got a lot of haters. And I ain't even no big blogger. Can you imagine that? I am not even a big blogger, and I got a lot of haters. Damn, my husband asked me today, how that make you feel? I said, babe, when you say how it make me feel, like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know how to feel. How do I feel that I got a lot of haters? I just feel like it's some sick people out here, but I'm not scared, but I ain't gonna be no fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be more cautious than I've been, I have to, because you don't know who certain people are. She said, if that was your feeling, go with your gut. Yeah, Camille. She said, it's okay, Amor. You was protected by God and you had some supporters in that house with you that will get a bitch ass. So yeah, you definitely was safe. And when I had my door locked too, and to hear Jenny say, well, maybe that was the reason why God set you down for them 2 days or whatever. It made me start thinking about it. I'm like, damn, God, did you do that? Did you do that? Did you do that? Did you sit me down for 2 days? Because it could have went a different way. And I don't want to put that out in the atmosphere, but at the same time, like, what the fuck? How you gonna come on here and say you ain't like me in a long time? Like, girl. And you was smoking outside my room every night. Well, not outside my room, but the balcony was literally outside my door, you know? You know, she said at the club. I don't know what X7 mean when she said at the club. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she mean. What you mean when you said oh, she said, yeah, they ran fast at the club. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't even know that they left until later, X7. But yeah, I heard that when King Jean came up, we did the picture, we did the hugs, everybody loved on King Jean, and then two of them just scattered up out of there real fast. And I didn't even know X7. I didn't even know they were gone. Somebody said, oh, do you knew TC and break room left when Jenny came, and I was like, oh, they did, and still sometimes y'all could charge it to my little mind. I didn't even think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, they did. I didn't even think like they were mad or upset or anything. I didn't think none of that. I did not think any of that. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I did not think of anything. But then I was talking to Jenny about it. She was like, yeah, I saw that. I noticed that they left. And I was like, what? You did? I didn't even know they left. She said, and she had coffee every morning and she didn't buy it. Oh, she had coffee and didn't buy it, but gonna complain about there was no coffee. But let me ask you something, X7. Did you know it was breakfast every morning? Did you hear me tell y'all that breakfast was included? Because, honey, I heard it. She said breakfast was included, but didn't even tell us where to go. I said, God damn. Shit, I told y'all where to go. I said, you got to go to the clubhouse. You got to go to the clubhouse. And the reason why I added breakfast this time is because I had to cook. I didn't have to cook, but y'all asked me to cook breakfast last time, and I cooked breakfast last time. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to cook this time, so I added that to the package. I added breakfast every morning to the package and told people where breakfast was at. And now, yeah, you told us where breakfast was, but you didn't tell us where to get it from. Okay, your grown ass could have asked. Your grown ass could have just said, hey, where you say breakfast was? Do you see how easy that is? You see how easy that is to say, where you say we go get our breakfast from? You know? She said, more when they declined to come stay at the big house, that rejection was a blessing and protection. God definitely had your back. And I wasn't even mad about that. I didn't think none of that. Actually, it came to me as they said, it came back to me. They said, hey, we swapping out because we don't want to disrespect Mr. Moore with all this smoking and shit. And I said, oh, okay, hell, I thought it was a good thing. Because I wasn't even thinking about them smoking when I signed them to the house. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't stay at the house. Not that I didn't like them. It's just that I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see. They said they didn't want to disrespect me or whatever. And they wouldn't have disrespected me, because it would have been done outside. But I was kind of glad about it, not that I was just glad about it, like, oh, okay, that's respectful, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know. She said, you have a lot of people that love you as well. That's how you know you are doing well when you have haters. Yes, Celeste, girl. Child, I have them, baby. She said, Tisha, they know Jeannie don't mess with them hoes. They ain't want no smoke. They left, baby. And I didn't even know that they left. I was told that they left, but I did not think there was a problem. Like literally, I did not think it was a problem. I need to get sped up on some street shit because, baby, child, I be missing stuff. Like, for real, I might have to go have a street class. Like, seriously, because shit be going over my head. I be missing it. And then when I hear about it again, I'm like, oh, that's what they meant. Because I ain't even be knowing how people be feeling or how they be coming. Like, I ain't know nobody had no goddamn problem with me. Like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? Child, I need to go have me a whole damn street class. Where you had that at? Shit. I'm just gonna be like, I'm about to go on Chat GPT and be like, where can I have a street class? She said, Jenny told us we should have listened. She did. She said, not a street class. Yes, need New Balance. I need a damn street class. She said, I'm from Philly. I teach you, girl. You need to teach me then. I need to sit down in your class. Just let me know when to show up and how much it costs. Because, baby, I need a street class. Because some of this bullshit would have been preventable. I didn't even realize they left. And then I didn't even think nothing of it. I didn't think nothing of it. So now to find out, oh, she lit up like a Christmas tree when Jenny came in. What was I supposed to do? Be like, hey, Jenny, like what the fuck? Like, didn't everybody light up? It was a surprise. Like, damn, like that's crazy. And I thought we were all cool with Jenny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know people were secretly still not liking Jenny. Shit, I did not know that. Damn. Why? I don't get it, y'all. God damn. I ain't know people were secretly not liking each other or whatever. Like, she said to me, that's what Candy come in at. I think Candy will hurt some feelings. Listen, Candy is from Louisiana now. She is from Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. She said, it's so sad that these people are so obsessed with you. It's crazy. I know, heaven, baby. It's crazy. She said, that's not grown woman behavior. Which one, Miss Toby? What's not grown woman behavior? People leaving just because they secretly don't like somebody. I mean, I guess they did. If you secretly don't like them, why hug them? Because baby, let me tell you something. I am not hugging you if I don't like you. She said, I didn't know about breakfast, but heard about the clubhouse. Oh, you didn't know about the breakfast, but I mentioned it. When on the day we had the crab legs, I mentioned it to everybody. So if y'all didn't know, then I apologize because I definitely thought everybody knew about the breakfast. It was a part of the package. Now it was some people in your house that actually went to breakfast though. So I don't know. But if y'all did not know about the breakfast, baby, I apologize. I know some people in your house knew because I told them personally about the breakfast, that I added the breakfast to the package, you know. So I apologize if y'all didn't know that y'all could go over there and get some grits and bacon and sausage and some juice and coffee for free. You know what I'm saying? And not for free because it was a part of the house. I added it as a an addition add-on. You know what I'm saying? But no, I didn't know that they left because I'm not about to hug on you. I would have left before I gave you a hug if I didn't like you. That's just how I am. I'm a true Scorpio. I ain't no fake ass Scorpio. If I don't like you, I ain't about to hug you. I'm not about to hug you. I'm gonna be like, let me just go on and go, y'all. Y'all have fun. I love y'all. Bye. And I would have said it right in front of everybody's face. I would have been like, love y'all, bye. And I would have left. I would not have hugged Jenny if I didn't like Jenny. I would not. I ain't even gonna lie. Don't act like you like me. Don't play in my face like you like me, because I ain't gonna play in your face like I like you. If I don't really like you, I'm not gonna hug you. I ain't gonna have that type of energy for you. I'm gonna politely tell you, nah, we good. We good. We straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fake ass Scorpio. I'm a real one, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I may not be street where I'm gonna fight you in the middle of the street and drag you and get my knees dirty and shit like that or whatever. But I ain't no fake ass Scorpio. If I don't like you, you gonna know it. You gonna know it. And we can not like each other and still have respect. Like, let's just say if one of the RH or the people over there, if I just so happen to see them, even if I spoke, I'm not about to hug you. You're not about to get that close to me. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. I don't even like people in my space like that any damn way. But you damn sure ain't getting no hug from me if I don't like you. And then get mad and leave. Like, what you leave for? Like, what you leave for? What was that about? Leaving for what? She said, that's a November Scorpio. We don't play those games. Yeah, girl, I don't know. We don't play them games. Everybody say my face, say it before my mouth do. Tamira, they say that about me too. They say I wear my expression on my face. I heard I lit up like a Christmas tree, but hell, don't we? Didn't we all? I thought we did. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. But damn, I am shocked and appalled. The information that came out about Callie. That's all I can say is shaking my damn head. But you know what? A man is a man, right? And Callie is a man. We can't hold Callie higher than a man because he's a man. She said, Amor, can you see if Jenny's still coming live? Yeah, Jenny is definitely still coming live. She told me, I talked to her today. Let me just see if she got her things set up. Let me text her because I don't want her to think that she's stepping on my toes. I want her to come live because I'm not trying to raise my voice that high. Let me text Jenny right quick. Let me text her. Y'all know if my voice if it wasn't strained like this, if my throat didn't hurt the way it does, I'd be on live with y'all for about 3 or 4 hours, but I can't do it. Hey, sis. Hold on. And I already told sis that if I don't feel good tomorrow, I'm still may come on for like a very short period of time, maybe an hour. I am on the steroids or whatever. But if I feel better, I will. But if not, I mean, I'm still gonna come on, but I may not do a whole lot for my Laugh Out Loud Friday. It may just be for an hour or so if I don't feel good. But if I feel better, then we'll go with the flow. But for right now, I cannot say we're gonna have a whole 3, 4 hour episode show tomorrow. So I don't know if Jenny gonna come on or not. Let me see. Did she respond? No, but somebody else did. What did it say? Oh, okay. Thank you, Robin. I got your message. And I'll take a look at it. She said, more read my comments. Okay, hold on, Cheryl. Where you comment at, baby? Okay, she said, the boss and real woman in me never would have let me complain about someone else not having any snacks in the house, especially when I drove 15 hours and passed 100. Ooh, y'all, that's what I'm talking about my throat right here. When I talk, sometimes it gets stuck. Hold on. Mm. Sorry about that. She said the boss and real woman in me never would have let me complain about someone else not having any snacks in the house, especially when I drove 15 hours and passed 150 stores. The things about it is they did have snacks. I think, to be honest with you, and a break room can really, really be honest with herself, she'll come out and just tell the truth. They had snacks in the house, and she say somebody from our house came in and complained. If they did complain, they was only talking about the first day, okay? Which no one has came to me and told me that they had a complaint about our house. And even if they did have a complaint about our house, they could have definitely came to me and talked to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but Break Room did that to try to discredit my character. She did that to get Robert supporters to, sneak and geek with her, laugh with her, try to put me down, try to make it seem like I'm this horrible ass person. She know what she was doing or whatever. She used this trip as a way to try to, make me look bad or whatever. And to be honest with you, the more she talked, the more she exposed her intentions for the whole thing. Cause like I was just telling somebody this morning, this shit could have definitely been solved. You know what I'm saying? The situation that happened, even if Break Room you know, totally did not know the girl, which I don't believe that. No way, no how. But let's just give her that. Let's just say she didn't know the girl was talking about me. If she claimed that, baby, all she had to do was just call on the phone and say, hey, not kiss my ass or anything like that, because I don't require anybody to kiss my ass. I'm 53 years old. I know how to talk like an adult. I know how to be an adult, right? And just say, hey, sis, no, please. I did not know she was talking about you. Had I known she was talking about you, I would have nipped it in the bud and said, hey, I understand that you got issues, but if you have an issue with my sister, I'm gonna need you to take that up with her. We don't do that over here. We don't divide over here. We don't do that. We don't play those type of games over here. That's all she had to say. But the fact that she's saying that she didn't know what happened after she found out, I did not get a phone call whatsoever, but yet she texts Candy and asks Candy, what's going on? No, I didn't know that, sis. I didn't know. But never text me, never call me. And then when Candy told her, hey, just apologize and we can get past this, she said, I ain't apologizing for nothing because I ain't do nothing. Okay. Sometime in a relationship, and y'all know this, especially the married ones and the ones just in some close, significant relationships or whatever, right? Boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Sometimes when you have not done anything to the person, but the care that you have for that person, right? You will apologize because what you don't want is for someone to think that you tried to do something to them that you didn't, right? So even if it wasn't your fault, you would still come out and be like, you know what? I apologize, right? But to be like, I ain't apologizing for nothing because I ain't did nothing, and then let this thing fester, baby, your intentions, right? That tells you everything. It tells everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this thing could have been nipped in the bud if it was genuine from the start. And that's how I know it wasn't genuine from the start, because ain't no grown ass woman gonna let a small thing like that fester into this big ass 40 days, 40 nights acting like a goddamn fool on the internet, on YouTube. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. right? And then all of a sudden, over like a 2 or 3 day span, oh, I'm gonna allow Queen Fee to become a part of the break room family. Girl, that's what you wanted. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't fuck with nobody that fuck with Felicia at all. You know, y'all already know Felicia came out here and lied on my husband, lied on me, and stuff like that. Like, that's one person that I would never, ever, ever want to align with, again, ever in my life. In my life. I don't give a damn if God came and tapped on the shoulder. I don't want to realign with her ever, ever, ever again. She's probably one of the biggest liars I know on YouTube, outside of Robert and his brother. No, she probably outbeat them because she lied with a straight ass face, So anyway, I would not want to fuck with nobody that wants to align with her ever. And I mean ever. Like if ever, ever. So, I'm just keeping it a buck. She said she already came home and said it was a great trip and everything was beautiful. Yeah, until it wasn't, right? Until it wasn't. It was beautiful until it wasn't. Like, I literally didn't think there was anything, but I do now think that I think that they were definitely on that trip hating on me and Candy and whoever else they had a grievance with. Shit. She said, inside, that's my point. You smoking, but past a million stores and mad at them more. Child, they gonna stay mad at me. And it's just trying to, y'all ain't holding her accountable, just like sis said, right? If you really wanted me to be held accountable for something, that's when you reach out to the sisterhood, and say, hey, y'all, I got an issue, and I think a more need to be held accountable for something. But this ain't for the whole internet to find out. This is just something I have, and we could have had a whole conversation about it. But baby, that was done. Let me tell you, all this theatrical bullshit that's going on right now, child, that's for the Robert supporters, honey. Child, that is for the Robert supporters, baby. She said, you see, they were yellow. You see, they were yellow. What was yellow? What do you mean, X7? Tell me. She said, you see, they were yellow. I don't know about that. Tell me what you mean. She said, Amora is winding down. She was at 100. She is at 30% now. Don't overdo it. Oh, you mean my voice? She said, X7, what was the yellow? I don't know what the yellow was, but I will tell you that Tammy be knowing me. Tammy, how you be knowing me, child? No, you know what's going on? The back of my neck, y'all. Have y'all ever, like, when you sick, it just feels like the back of your neck area hurts. That's what I'm doing. I'm rubbing on the back of my neck like, God dang, I need to go take a whole bubble bath. You know what I mean? Because I just feel so achy. I feel so achy. See, I think Break Room has a substance problem. She needs to look for help because it will only get worse. She needs help. I don't really know if she has a substance problem. I can't even see the girl smoke crack. I know I said that the other day, but that was done more out of um what can I say? I ain't gonna say anger because I'm not angry, but it was done more out of, oh, you gonna talk shit about me, I'm gonna talk shit about you. But you know what? I have never seen her do anything other than smoke weed. So I cannot say she has a substance problem unless you're talking about the substance is weed. Because if you're referring to weed, yeah, like I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know nobody that smoke weed every day except for her. I don't know nobody that smoke weed every day. Now I don't know if it's a function thing. Like I thought weed was recreational. I don't know nobody that smoke weed every day. But apparently somebody must some people out here probably do. And I ain't trying to judge you if you do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to judge you if you do, but I will say I do believe that Break Room does. I believe that she hit that giggly bush pretty much throughout the day, probably several times a day. Now I don't even know if that does something to your mind or your body or your way. I don't know. I'm not a doctor and I do not know. I will have to research that. But I just know I'm not familiar with those type of things. But as far as saying crackhead and this, that, and the other, I did say that about her, but I don't know if she a crackhead. I don't know if she's a crackhead. She don't seem like she a crackhead. She seemed like a lively, bubbly person, but you could definitely tell that she smoke, she do something. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought it was weed. Anyway, marijuana is a substance, even though people don't look at it like other substances. She said that flicking the lighter is meth or crack. It can't be weed, and more how aggressive she acts and notice change around. One thing I just challenges her, which I ain't gonna do no back and forth with her. But Brain Room come out here and say she stands for the truth and she don't tell no lies. And she told a lot of lies. She did tell a lot of lies and saying, I don't tell no lies. I stand on the truth. That's not true. She knows that's not true. When she does tell lies, like she tried to say the cake was $200. She know the cake went no damn $200. Like she tried to insinuate that I got 50% off the house. She know that shit ain't true. She just put shit out there, and then she calling me on the phone right now. She texting me. Brain Room know I want to text her. Hell, can't even put her name in the goddamn text, right? She just, so for her to say that she don't tell no lies, like you do tell lies. You don't stand on the truth. And that makes me not want to believe nothing else that come out of your mouth. Because you told a lot of lies. You absolutely told a lot of lies. You know? And I'm gonna tell you another lie that she told. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. She claims she did not call Amber's school, son's school. She told everybody that she did, including myself. She told me that she talked to Amber's school. She told me that. And I didn't even want to get involved with that because, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, uh, get on her or jump on her about that. Y'all were beefing, you know what I'm saying? And shit happened when you beefing, right? So it is what it is. But she lied and when she said, I ain't do that or whatever the case may be, well, you told everybody you did. So either you lied to us or you lying now, whichever one. But you definitely said that you called Amber's son's school. She did, you know? And so and then that reminds me of Fee, right? Because if I called someone's son's school, which I wouldn't do. But if I did and somebody called me out on it, I'm not gonna be like, I ain't called that school. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I sure did. We were beefing, we were going back and forth, and hell, you right, you goddamn right, I did. That's just what type of person I am. I will own that shit. I wouldn't like how Felicia did, and I ain't put no hit out on you. I ain't said that girl lying. I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's just not me. I would own that shit. I would be like, hell yeah, I was mad at the time, and I definitely did do that because she 1,000% on my grandkids. She absolutely said that she called Amber's um son's school. She did. Because I was sitting up here when she said it, I was thinking, like, how is and matter of fact, I said they may kick him out. She said, I don't care. I don't give a damn. She did not care if the son got kicked out of school. She did not care. So, whatever. She could say whatever she want to say, but she know if she's a real one like she says she is, and if she stand on truth, she'll come out here and she'll clean that shit up. But if not, I don't give a damn if she does or not. But she knows she did say that. So she's absolutely not a truth teller. Absolutely not a truth teller. Just like Fishy is not a truth teller. She's a liar. She is a liar and have told a lot of lies. A lot of lies. A lot of lies, right? So anyway, she said, more, I've been around plenty of crackheads and she most definitely a functional crackhead. Yeah, okay. Like I just said, I've never seen her smoke crack, so I don't know if she's a crackhead. And if I called her one, it'll just be out of me, just the back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she no crackhead or not. She said, my aunt smoked the fire don't go out that much. Oh, calling her son school is something crazy. Yeah, she called that girl school, and that ain't the only thing she did. She called that girl school. She did some shit. She tried to find out who Felicia Boss was. She tried to find out who what you call it, PO was. The girl PO was. She was doing a lot. But it's okay. They were beefing. So that's why, I mean, it ain't no tea. They were beefing. Mm. And when you beef, you do shit like that. I guess. Amor, you have never said things about her Fishy have said about her, yet she wants to be friends with Fee. Because she wants to be aligned back with the where she thinks there's more supporters. Because to be honest with you, they do have more supporters collectively. If you think about it, all those supporters over there that's kind of spread out amongst all those content creators, they are greater than us. You know, let's just be honest. They have thousands. We have like a good 300 real, a good 300 hardcore supporters, loyal supporters. I would even say four because like my membership, I think I have like 380 something, but I know at least 15 or 20 of them are haters that have memberships, probably more, maybe 30 or 40 of them. So I just say I have a good 300 loyal supporters that holds it down for me. That's gonna make sure they catch my live no matter what I talk about. About 300. They have thousands. They literally have thousands. So they do have more supporters than me, you know? She said, that's all right. We strong. And that's the part right there. X 75, X is 75. Oh, X is 75. That's right. We are strong, you know, because they are kind of split between the different content creators or whatever. Some of them don't even listen to all of them. They only listen to their favorite or whatever. And she said, are they supporters though? Well, I mean, supporters are supporters even if they view, right? But if you're saying, are there paid supporters? Now, I don't know about that. But, supporters can be supporters that just view your channel, but I don't think that they will step for one particular content creator over all the rest of them. I think they're kind of like spread all out and this, that, and the other. She said, I don't have a membership anymore, but I love you and will always listen. Thank you, Vita. I appreciate that. Thank you, honey. She said, I used to smoke weed, but I can't now because it burns my throat. I do drink Delta 9 at night because it helps me relax and all. I don't like taking pills because it lingers on you the next day. That's how I feel about NyQuil. NyQuil lingers on you the next day. Listen, she put the name down as I used to smoke weed. Lord Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. I thought that was your name. That's Rita. Lord, how I take the, see, I need to get off here. Yeah, I'm actually on the medicine I'm on now. It says cause drowsiness. She said Jenny got her live schedule for tomorrow. Why she do tomorrow? She's still out with her damn family. That's why she was doing karaoke. So Jenny scheduled a live for tomorrow. Let me look, y'all. I don't see it scheduled. Let me look again. Hold on. Let me look. Where is Jeannie? Hold on. Internet sister. I don't see it scheduled. I hit refresh. I don't see it scheduled. She said, but those supporters get on bandwagons if hate and once the tea is spilled, they leave. So I give it 2 weeks and they gone. Yeah, now I will say, you know, I do know that to get the supporters over there to really pull up, honey, they got to be dragging me or Brianna. They got to be dragging me or Brianna. If they're not dragging me or Brianna, the supporters really don't support. She said, oh my God, that thumbnail. Now I want to see it. Where is the thumbnail? Hold on, y'all. I do not see it. Why I don't see it? Let me just close this window and open back up all the way. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I have too many windows open. So y'all gonna go to bed early on this Thursday. Who going live, y'all? Cause baby, I can't stay a look that much longer. Hold on. I can't even get Safari to open back up. Oh, here you go. I'm trying to see Jenny thumbnail. It ain't coming up. Oh, maybe because I got it. It says pretending to be in a crisis to gain sympathy and influence. OMG. So she scheduled it tomorrow for 5 p.m., which is in 18 hours. So is that, I think 5 p.m. my time is 6 Eastern Standard. I don't know. I just have to ask her what time. But baby, child, she said, don't trust people who's confused. Lord Jesus, y'all. I gotta show y'all Jeannie's thumbnail, baby. Jeannie is not playing. Y'all, this is the thumbnail she got for tomorrow live. She says she is confused. So I guess she is identifying her as a DD2, honey. As a damn DD. Okay, she is a DD. Now I don't know who it was, but somebody said, oh, it's 4 p.m. Central. Okay. Somebody said that somebody jumped in Jenny inbox and was like, please don't jump on this train. Go back to God. And she just wants you to fight her battle. Let me just let y'all know. I did not ask Jenny to come out here and do anything. Jenny is a whole grown adult because it is rumors, that lies, baby. I tell you, they love the lies. They said I went and got her to come out here and fight. Child, y'all know I don't need to do that. I don't need to come out and get nobody to fight for me. If I really wanted to fight them, I would fight them, right? On my own. But they really not worth it. Okay. She said break room is they friends now after they dragged her and her husband and all. Now they love her again, all because they hate me and my OG. Ashley D and Amora, they phony over there. Oh yeah, they definitely are accepting her back. They definitely are accepting her back. Child, that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do out here in this YouTube, if you a part of this sector, if you want them to pull up and show you some love, baby, all you gotta do is drag Amora or Bree, and they will fall in love with you all over again. Okay, that's all you gotta do is drag me or drag Bree. And they know that. And that's why they do that shit over and over and over. Yes. They already know that. They already know that. But just know, honey, you're going to have to do it forever. You're going to have to do it forever. She said, they said you got Jay and Miss Fee. I didn't listen. Jay and Miss Fee is in here. They could tell you that's not true, right? I've never asked Jay or Miss Fee or anybody to drag anybody. That ain't what I do. When that wide nose girl came out here and said that, that's why I got so pissed off and went in on her the hard way because she lied on me. And that's on everything. I never told that girl to drag nobody. She lied and she knows she lied. And that's why her views reflect her lie. Sometimes you ain't even got to fight. Gotta fight for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I looked today and she had 98 views on a goddamn video because she knows she lied. She knows she lied. I never told her nor anybody else to drag another content creator. Never in my life. I never do that. If I want you, I drag you my damn self. I get paid $300 on dragging a person. You hear me? When I drag, baby, I get paid good ass money. $300 for a drag, I think that's good money. I think that's good money. So why would I allow another content creator to get the $300? They say I'm so obsessed with money. I've never came out here and told a content creator to drag another content creator. I even asked Break Room, even when she was doing that, all that shit she was doing. I asked her, please just ignore them, Break Room. Ignore them. They just want to go in on you because I didn't like to see them all double teaming on Break Room the way they did. Right? What they did, I ain't like that. And I said, Break Room, don't say nothing to them. They're gonna look goofy if you don't say nothing to them. She kept saying, I ain't gonna say nothing else to them. I ain't gonna say nothing. But she couldn't help herself. She could not help herself. So I just said, you know what? I understand how that is sometimes. I understand when you want to shut the fuck up and you want to back off, but you ain't ready yet. So I just said, you know what? She grown and I'm going to let her do what she do. I'm just going to let her be grown because eventually I know she's going to be like, okay, I'm tired now. I ain't going to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So I just let her be grown. I really did. And plus, I ain't in the business to tell somebody what to fucking do anyway. I can only suggest, you know? I suggested that she just let them blow in the wind. Just let it go. Don't fight them. Don't fight them. Same thing with Winos. I said the same thing with Winos. You know what I'm saying? But for her to come out here and be like, she lied on me. And she knows she lied. And that's why her views reflect that. That's why the motherfuckers over there in a whole deep ass coma. Because you can't lie on people like that and want people to believe you and think God gonna bless you. And God, y'all see what's going on? God don't listen. God ain't gonna sit there and bless liars like that when he know you straight up ass lied on me and then try to run to the court like I did some shit to you. And that's why none of that shit worked out. None of that shit worked out because you know she knows she lied. And that's another one I would never align myself with. Because if you could bold-faced lie like that, girl, I can't trust you. I can't trust you at all. You know that. I can't trust you at all. She's a liar. She's a bona fide liar. That's why I emptied the clip on her motherfucking ass. That's why I came and exposed every text message that we ever. I'm going to sue the state of Texas. Say I don't give a fuck what the state of Texas say, but what you ain't gonna do is lie on me. And she tried a nigga. She tried me, and I had to put her in her weak ass place. And she got so mad that she went to court. Then tried to lie on that shit. Tried to lie on the judge. Tried to lie on the bailiff. Tried to lie on everybody in that motherfucker. You know? She said they took you to court over words that they were hurt. They damn sure was hurt. Because, baby, shit, I wasn't about to close my mouth. She couldn't take this mouth. She couldn't take this mouth because I was giving it to that ass. I ain't never threatened her. Not one time. Who takes somebody to court over words? Over words. I got took to court over words for more than one person. Over words. They can't take my mouth because I know my mouth. You know? And to be honest with you, I can go toe to toe with Break Room, but for what? Because who is she? To be honest with you, why go to toe with her when she revealing her own self? I ain't got to come out here and tell y'all what type of person she is. Y'all see it. I ain't even tell y'all not to follow her no more, not to support her. Y'all made that decision yourself after her behavior, after her actions. When she went after Ashley D the way she did, a lot of y'all jumped in my inbox and said, oh, hell no, I'm done. And all I did was sat back and like, well, you put your foot dead in your damn big ass mouth. You put your foot in your big ass mouth. Y'all saw her actions. Y'all saw her drag people and come out here and tell their business, all because they align with me. All because they said, we still want to support you, Amor. All because they wanted to still support me. She wanted to drag their business all over the fucking internet. She want to tell all whatever's going on, if it's true or not. Want to just spread all their business over the internet. She stuck her own foot in her mouth and then went on a week-long rampage about some fucking barbecue chips and fucking karaoke. Who does that, right? You told on yourself. I ain't even have to say nothing. I had a grievance about you allowing somebody to come up there and drag me. And girl, you done went all the way down memory lane talking about I side-eye you in a Prince outfit. Fuck, I like Prince. I like Prince, rest his soul. You know? The fuck? I'm like, goddamn. And now I'm jealous of Prince. I like Prince. I like when the doves cried. I like him. I thought he was the sexiest man in a pair of high heel shoes I've ever seen. I actually like his ass. Now you got me looking at Prince like, what the fuck? All because I was supposed to be mad at a motherfucking costume that probably cost $7. Literally. Then my shoes got dragged. Goddamn, my Clark shoes got dragged. I'm like, what the fuck? But I appreciate them coming out and saying their real feelings, baby. Because once they do stuff like that, it let me know, oh shit, I'm never aligning with y'all ass again. Man, they put the nail in the motherfucking coffin for me. Because you know how some people can come back for some shit, right? But baby, they put the nail in the motherfucking coffin. I'm like, oh yes, keep talking. Keep talking. And they did. And they did. And they did. You know? So to be honest with you, they told on themselves. And then motherfucking the he, she, BB, or the DD, whatever we calling her over here, I'm gonna call it the DD shit. That motherfucker jumping in people inboxes and messaging them and shit, trying to tell them don't support me. Who does that shit? How you gonna reach out to a bunch of cult members that you call them, asking for their support? You DD over there. If you don't like the cult members, then why would you ask them for your support? That's some diabolical shit. She trying to backdoor my motherfucking ass. And then when they told her, "No, I'm good with Amore. I ain't turning on Amore." And then now they want to blast them on the damn internet. Y'all know how many of our supporters got drugged, all because they didn't drink the motivate the not motivation but the manipulation tea. They was trying to manipulate the fuck out of people. You don't see her actions. She don't give a fuck about you. She only care about your money. Who the fuck does that? Do you think I did that? Huh? I lost some supporters. Do you think I reached out to them, the supporters, and said, please don't support Break Room or Neo? Didn't do it and would never do it. And would never do it. But support who the fuck you want to support. You like that shit? Then I love that shit. I love that you like it. How about that? I would never do that. I would never tell them don't support this person. Don't support Neo. But they thirsty, desperate motherfucking asses is inboxing my supporters, reaching out to my supporters, my cult members, trying to tell them that all I care about is their money. Why they beg for fucking 8 hours for $2 super chats? Why they over there trying to convince people to not like me? Make that make any type of damn sense, right? But I'm a cult leader. No, that shit they doing is cultish. They doing some cultish shit. I'm not moving cultish. So more doesn't make us pay dues to fuck. Listen, that's some cult shit. But no, it's narcissistic is what it is. But they gonna call me a narcissist. No, how am I a narcissist? She said they recruiting cult members. Exactly. They don't like the cult, but they recruiting the cult members. Imagine that for a second. Just imagine it. That's some desperate, thirsty ass shit. Thirsty. You hear me? She said it was a weird song. Child, I ain't even listened to that song. Somebody said, the more they made a song on you. I said, I don't care nothing about that shit. I don't even listen to the song. I can't even tell you what the fucking song say. I don't care who made it. I ain't listening to it. I don't give a damn. I ain't even listening to it. Somebody told me they made a whole song about me. I said, oh, well, hope they enjoy it. Fucking do the kick worm over it. I don't care. I don't care. She said it just calls out followers. Oh, and that's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? They want the followers, but they calling out followers. Really? Is that what the song is about for real? I ain't even heard it, and I don't want to hear it, and I'm not gonna hear it. I'm not gonna hear it. I just got an inbox from somebody that said they did a song on you. They didn't tell me that it was on the followers, but they said that they did a song on me. You know, she said it was 8 people in one song. They got 8 people in a song for real. It might have been the 8 people that they reached out to. It may be the 8 people that they didn't reached out to. She said, I was confused on how they made it. I didn't go listen. Oh no, I don't know how they made it and don't care. And I would not listen to it. She said, Break Room is on a vendetta for real. It's crazy. For her to not care about me or don't care about the supporters, hell, then why come out here trying to convince people? You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, if you can't convince them in the first 40 hours, crazy part is they calling us slow, but subscribe to our channel, watching us like that makes them retarded. Like, why would you watch somebody you don't like and subscribe to them? Child, honey, I heard my live got played. My whole live got played on their live here. That's the only way they was gonna keep people in there. Like it's gonna stop something. Girl, oh, DD asshole. She said, I heard that, so it was garbage. I don't know. Because I ain't hear the song. But for 8 people, I bet it's the 8 people that they reached out to, begging them to support them, begging for their support. It ain't the first time, though. Y'all know the Wide Nose girl tried to do the same shit. She said, I ain't listening to that weak ass shit. Amore, they gonna make you bigger than big people say. Who's Amore on YouTube? Yep. Hey, your haters will make you greater. That's what they say, right? Your haters will make you greater. She said, wait, what is a DD? Demetrius, you don't even want to know, child. I just found out tonight too, baby. I just found out tonight. You do not even want to know, child. She said, I'm not listening to that shit either. Not me either, Tisha. I don't care what it is. I mean, I don't care what they say, but to have 8 of the people that you want to support you. Because let me tell you the play. I think both of them, right, would have loved for every supporter I have over here to say, fuck you, Amora. We are team break room and Neo for life. Man, they would be the happiest Dee Dee and Prince over there. You hear me? They'll be the happiest motherfuckers. I heard break room say, Amora thought everybody was gonna leave me, but everybody gonna leave you. No, I didn't think that. I didn't think that. Did she not know I've been through this before? I've been through this with that other one. She took a few. She took a few. She took a few and still only get 98 views on some of her videos. No, I didn't think that. It's always going to be, and and I will continue to lose people, you guys. That's a part of this game. You win, you lose, you win, you lose, you win, you lose. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of this thing. I hope she don't think they're gonna forever stay with her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Supporters come and go, right? But I think your loyal base is gonna stay loyal, right? Your loyal base gonna stay loyal, but everybody's not loyal. Everybody's not loyal. And damn, I learned that definitely the hard fucking way. Everybody ain't loyal. She said, keep them, don't come back. Listen, it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But people like you for a different reason. I'm not mad because somebody likes somebody more than they like me. Love them, fall in love with them. I'm not about to call them up on the phone and be like, oh my God, you really gonna listen to her and don't listen to me, and you really gonna be her friend and not mine? Baby, I wish I would. I'm 53 years old. That's some child shit. That's some sixth grade shit, in my opinion. That's some sixth grade shit. I let them do that. And for anybody that they are able to manipulate to say fuck Amora and I'm going to support you only or whatever the case may be, then I say that that's what it was supposed to be. It was designed. That's how it was supposed to go. I'm not gonna cry over that. How you gonna cry over some shit that, hey, it was supposed to work like that? You know? She said they are on a worldwide tour. Just sad as fuck. Girl, yes. You know? She's not going to stop. She said she will continue dropping secrets tomorrow. Of course, she blames you. Of course, she's gonna blame me because she know that's the only way they're gonna pull up. That's the only way people gonna pull up, baby. She gonna have to do this for the rest of her YouTube career. She gonna be just like what's his name? Stormy. Hold on, y'all. She gonna be like Stormy. What's his name? Stormy Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Tasha K helped him out. And then in order to continue to help grow his channel, he just had to talk about Tasha K for forever. I think he finally got over it though. I don't think he talk about it no more, but he was on a roll at one time. It didn't stop Tasha K bread. Tasha K still made millions on the internet. So I don't give a damn if she stop or not. But all she's doing is revealing herself. Keep talking. That's all I say is keep talking. She gonna need to fix them feet before going outside. You too crazy. She has to do it. If not, no one is checking for her. She cannot break down a story, just roast, and that's getting tired and dry. Listen, I don't think she can break down a story. Like I don't think Felicia can break down a story. I've never heard any of them break down a story at all. And Neo can't break down a story, but she could play somebody else's video on her channel. Neo got to play my video. And it's so funny because the information that she was playing actually came from a blogger that I reached out to and asked, can I play your content? But Neo don't do that type of shit. Neo don't do that type of shit. She played my video. She did it for clout. She know I bring all the boys to the yard because her shit would have been dry as fuck. I'm gonna make a song about them feet. Hell, child, I ain't stunning feet. But anyway, let me get off here, y'all. I have talked enough, and like Tammy already called me out before. I was laughing and everything, and I could just tell my voice is going hoarse. So if I keep on, I ain't gonna have no voice whatsoever. But it already sound raspy. They don't know how to do nothing but keep up mess. Exactly. And I heard it. Well, I didn't hear, but I saw a content creator come out and say, all I like is money and to keep up chaos. No, baby, that's on your side, honey. That's your people. That's your people. That's all y'all know how to do. That's your people. You know? Nemo is boring. I cannot watch her even before this. Where we support, where we supposed to go or more sight, go get some rest. Marissa. You know what y'all can do though? I did a video last night. Y'all can go give me some views on that video because it was kind of late or whatever. Let me drop the link. Y'all go check out my video so I can get more views on this video. And then I'll come out. I'll do the other one tomorrow. I'm supposed to do it tonight, but I may do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. I need to rest my voice though, for real. But just go back and watch my video. Which one was it? Oh, let's be clear. But it's about Ramika and them. I know some of y'all don't like the Ramika case stuff. But anyway, just go back and watch one or two of my videos. That would help me out quite a bit. She said, all is letting everybody know she can't be trusted. What do you mean? You mean she telling on everybody? I think that's what you mean. But I don't know if you call that telling on people. You know what I mean? She just, in my opinion, hold on a second. In my opinion, I heard she said Sean was collateral damage because Sean did not support her or whatever. Or I don't even know if she meant support her, but I think she meant she did not turn against me. And that's a shame that Break Room actually wanted my supporters to turn against me. That screams motive and malicious intent. And I hope she knows malicious intent gets you nowhere. Malicious intent comes back to bite you in the ass. Anytime that you have ill will in your heart and you do something maliciously, it comes back no matter who you are. Malicious intent gets you nowhere. She said they're trying to cause division from the start. From the start. When I heard her say, oh, Amora thought everybody was going to go with her, I knew right then and there what it was. She wants division. She wants to divide our sisterhood. And that's why she tried to put down the sisterhood. She said, Amora, I have missed a lot of this drama, but just wanted to know that your true supporters support you regardless. Thank you. God rest. Get rest. Good night. Thank you so much, D Stu. And I appreciate my loyal supporters. Not all I'm a lawyer, like the girl that went on a panel yesterday talking about, dragging me and this, that, and the other. Like, girl, and it's so funny because I heard her say, I stopped supporting her a long time ago, but she's still listening to me. She's probably listening now. Girl, you a goofy. You a goofy to even say that. You can not like me all you want, but you aligning with somebody that don't like me to make you feel good. I hope it really makes you feel good. I hope you eat some cookies and drink some milk with it. I hope it really make her feel good. Like, girl, she's like, oh, I just need to find somebody that don't like her more that I could just go and chill with. Girl, I hope it makes you feel good. I really do. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you except for you a goofy. You are goofy. And you a goofy for saying that you haven't supported me in a long time, but you know what, everything I say on my lives, you a goofy because you are still supporting me. You're listening to me. That's support. So you a goofy. She said they're probably sitting back feeling like Morris Day right about now. Who? She said, can a bitch put me down that doesn't know me? Child, me neither. And that's what I was saying today when I was talking to somebody earlier, when I was standing out there waiting for the judge to come out here and tell us what the hell we was going to do, whether or not we was going to have to be a jury or not. I was talking to somebody and I said, I'm glad I don't come out here and have deep, dark secrets like that. And I confide into internet people. I really don't have deep, dark secrets, right? Because I'm not ashamed of anything that goes on in my life. But just imagine if I did have deep, dark secrets and I told Break Room, Child, my shit'll be all over this motherfucking internet. Just like the wide nose girl try to come out here and tell people that I have a UTI like I'm embarrassed. Girl, I'm not embarrassed by no damn UTI. I'm sure she didn't have a UTI. She ain't gonna tell nobody. And I'm sure every female that laughed at it didn't had a UTI. Right? That type of shit does not embarrass me. Honey, that's life, baby. And if they never had one, live a little longer. But she thought she was trying to hurt someone. And that's what I don't understand. She did all that shit, came out here talking about I had a UTI and then took her wide nose ass to court. Make that make any fucking type of sense? You crybaby ass bitch. You came out here and said what you said and couldn't handle the pressure that you received back. You understand what I'm saying? But nevertheless, all them goofies that took me to court, they still lost. They still fucking lost. And you still had to pay the fucking court fees. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It's content to me. I made a lot of fucking money off roasting that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna front. Shit, y'all tipped me hella good. And that's why I know if I went back and forth with Break Room, I get tipped good, but I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't got time to be going back with somebody flicking lighters and shit every other word. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what she say. And if anybody want to go over there and invest and listen to that bullshit, baby, go bleed your ears on your own. Cause Amore ain't. I don't give a damn what she say about me. That's how I ain't even know about the hangman shit and didn't know that Callie wanted to lick on TC titties until after the fact. Somebody had to send that shit to me in my inbox. They literally had to tell me, right? I'm like, you lying. What you mean Callie wanted to lick on some tits or whatever from TC? I didn't even know about it because I swear for God, I ain't sitting in that live. I didn't sit in it before. I sat in it on a few of her roasts, but not all of them because some of that shit is repetitive. Like, girl, you say the same ass shit every fucking day. You always say the same ass shit. All of it don't be funny. I ain't even gonna lie. Some of it sound kind of weird, but I ain't want to say that because, you know, I was trying to be supportive in the background or whatever. But I ain't want to say some of that shit sound corny than a motherfucker. I didn't want to come out here and say that. I ain't want to say the way she coughed sound horrible as hell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to say like, girl, that don't sound good. That ain't it. That you may turn some people off with that shit. I didn't want to say that. I didn't. You know? So I don't sit there and listen to it. You know they say when you ain't got shit to say, don't say nothing at all. You know? I learned that. She said, like they tried to say you was walking around the house scratching your private part, and I knew it was said it was a lie, but Upper dumbass repeated it. Child, Upper must want to scratch my private part. God damn. Them people know I ain't walking around no house scratching my private part. If that would have been the first thing that fucking came out, if that was the case, that would have been the first. They would have been talking about that over some fucking barbecue chips, over some damn karaoke. They would have been talking about me scratching my private part. You know? She said, I hate that people are in love with drama, but I know what it is. However, I'm new here and the story led me here. Just letting you know you are a dope creator and can speak wonderfully. Stay focused. Thank you so much, Pretty J. I appreciate that. I definitely do. I definitely do. And you are definitely invited to continue to come back because we don't talk about this shit every day. For real, we don't. We talk about real shit, you know, real life shit that's going on in real life. But sometimes we got to come out here and address some haters. And baby, Pretty J, I got some, baby. I got some haters. Unfortunately, I got some people that thought they could take down my YouTube career. They really tried to get me off of YouTube and they failed and took their weird asses to court and failed. And then I came out here and poked fun at their ass and then they cried. Bitches. She said, why they just say anything? Exactly. They will. Shit, y'all know Upper mad at me. Upper will forever be mad at me, y'all. I came out here and told y'all how she lied on her kids. Like, who does that? That girl lied on her kids. She went and told people that we said we was gonna unalive her kids. She know I ain't gonna let her live that one down. If I was scratching my cat, which I wasn't, I'd rather scratch my cat than lie on my kids. I'd rather scratch my cat than to lie on my kids, make up a whole fake lying ass text messages over my kids' life. Who does that? Like, who literally does that? You know? She tried to lie about a degree, telling people she had a master's. And when I called on the carpet for it, told her to post that shit, I ain't got to post it. I ain't got to post it, bitch, because you ain't got it. If you had a master's, baby, you would have took that shit off the wall and took a picture of that shit and post that shit quick, fast, in a hurry. Then all of a sudden, hit her supporters. She's going back to school to finish her master's. Oh, the master's is already hanging on her fucking wall? Okay, y'all keep listening to that lying ass, wide shoulder ass bitch, because that's what she is. A wide shoulder ass broad talking about I shouldn't be covering the Romika Holly case because I don't live in Chicago, and she don't even know Chicago rules. And her ass lived there. And she just mad because I exposed where the fuck she lived with a goddamn AC unit hanging out her motherfucking window. She was embarrassed as fuck that she had sheets on her goddamn window. Don't come for me if you don't want me to see your sheets. Don't come for me because I'm going to find them. She was mad as fuck when I told y'all where she lived. I had that bitch up at 6 o'clock in the morning riding around saying, my neighborhood ain't all that bad. My neighborhood ain't all that bad. Y'all, look, that was just from the back. Look at it from the front. I live in a nice apartment. Okay. You might, but you still got an AC unit hanging out your motherfucking window. You know what I'm saying? She moved. I made that hoe go move. She went and got a whole new apartment. She said, fuck that. I ain't about to be over here with no ACs hanging out the window. You know what I mean? She said, the more cover what you want. She don't run shit here. She showed on. Gonna tell me I shouldn't be covering the story because I ain't from Chicago. What type of dumb bitch says something like that? She got to be a dumb bitch. She don't even know Chicago own laws. She been over there misquoting shit. You know, she said, well, I live here in Chicago and I love the way you speak facts and law. Thank you, Pretty J. And I'm pretty sure a few other Chicagoans, how you said love the way I speak. Cause I look up the law. Her ass lit in, don't even look up the fucking law. She out here talking about she stand for justice for Ramika because she born and raised in Chicago. Don't know the first law in Chicago. Over there misquoting the shit. All you gotta do is read. She said, what neighborhood I'm concerned. She left now, child. When I exposed where she lived, child, I had her at 6 o'clock in the morning riding around showing everybody where she. Y'all, she just showed y'all the back of my apartment. Let me show y'all the front. Hell, she could have denied it and said, y'all, I don't live there. I don't know what the hell she talking about. They ain't gonna say I doxed you. I ain't tell you which apartment. Hell, it was a bunch of them with AC units. She gonna try to say, that's just how it is in Chicago. Everybody got ran down apartments. Okay. And she moved from one ran down apartment to another one. She said, I just looked at them toes and pepper steppers. Girl, you so funny, Miss Toby. Listen, she said everybody in Chicago is, what she say? She said Chicago has a lot of rundown apartments or whatever. It look run, what she say? It look ran down on the outside, but it really ain't ran down or something like that, she said. They just look like that on the outside. They don't really be ran down. And the only reason why I said that because she the one came out here talking about she made $80,000 a year and that she was a whole fucking social worker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lee Campbell, she said, I'm from Chicago here. Yeah, it's this blogger over there from Chicago said I shouldn't be blogging on the Holly and Romika case because I'm not from Chicago. And actually, I am from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, y'all. I'm a Cook County chick too. I am a Cook County chick. I just left when I was, I left when I was 10. I left Chicago when I was 10 years old. But I went back to visit, up until my grandmother died. I ain't been back since my grandmother died, which was 2010. So it's been a while since I've been back to Chicago. When my grandmother passed away, that was it. I used to go see my grandmother for the holidays. After she died, I was done with Chicago, to be honest with you. Right? But I was actually born in Chicago. But this chick gonna say I can't blog on a Chicago story because I'm not from Chicago. No, what she was trying to say is she wanted that story to be hers. And for her to be a Chicago blogger, she ain't getting that many views. Hell, at least Keys from Chicago, he get way more views than her. She tried to use Keys' name to get her views. She lost in the fucking sauce, went out there and walked the crime scene and said there was no cameras just for the damn police report to come back and say it's some cameras. Girl, I would have felt dumber than a motherfucker if I would have put out that information. It ain't no way I'm gonna tell people there wasn't no cameras and then have to come back and be like, y'all, I ain't see it. Yeah, because you didn't look. You don't know what the camera looked like. Bitch, you ain't do no research. You don't even know where the camera would be hid. She walked the whole crime scene, right? Talking about it ain't no cameras out here. Ain't no cameras out here. Just to have to come back and say, y'all, I missed that camera. I ain't see that shit. Girl, bye. She said, what she say? Nobody cares about the case here. I knew her personally. I knew her personally. It's over with here. And that's what I've heard too, Leah. I ain't even gonna lie. That's exactly what I've heard. That's why they had to do a whole AI of the protest. Because if the protest was really protesting, you wouldn't have had to do a whole AI of the protest. You would have been able to come out and show how all these people are gathering. Listen, these people that's Team Ramika is getting a team coin, okay? Or not Team Ramika. What are they? Justice for Ramika. These people that's Justice for Ramika, they getting a justice coin. I told y'all that earlier. If I was really doing this for money and I was Justice for Ramika, man, I would have me a pretty ass bag. Pretty ass bag. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't just jump on no bandwagon like that. What she say? She said, girl, she clout chasing, gotta be the bandwagon here. They need to come to the protest because I work nearby and it was not many people there. Girl, I counted about 30 for real, because I went looking. I counted about 30. She said Kanika Jenkins was the biggest out of Chicago. Okay, who was Kanika Jenkins? I may have, wait a minute. Who was that? The girl? Was that the girl that got locked up in the freezer when she was walking and she had her friends and she got drunk and she was walking and she walked into a freezer? Girl, that was the saddest story ever. If that's what you're talking about, because baby, that was a sad ass story. Now, if I was a blogger around that time, I would have carried that story because that was so sad. I'm talking about so sad. Ain't no way I would ever let my friend walk away drunk. I promise under the sun, the moon, and the goddamn everything. I would not allow my friend. If you a friend of mine, you ain't getting away from me drunk like that. I'm gonna come looking for your ass soon as I notice you gone. I'm not even gonna let you be gone. I'm not gonna let you out my eyesight like that. But that's me. That's me. If I have a friend that I know she drinking, baby, all my eyes about to be. And y'all know I wear glasses, so all four of my eyes would have been glued on my friend. If my friend say I'm about to go use the bathroom, I would have been like, I'm going to use the bathroom with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to use the bathroom with you. Nah, I want to make sure you good. I want to make sure you are good. Okay. You know? So I wouldn't have never allowed my friend to just wander like that, you know? She said it's just another unsolved case. It wasn't that deep. It's a lot we will never know. So we let it go. You talking about the Kanika Jenkins case? She said, baby, I drive the bus here. Right there, it was not a lot of people, I swear. Wow. So she said, that's the little girl who was at the hotel. Yes, they do pills. Mm. Yeah, I remember that story, but I didn't blog on it because I was not a blogger at the time. I just followed it a little bit, but I actually thought it was very sad. She said, that's those rats. They went to Florida with you, Amora. She said, damn show one because you didn't want me to leave by myself when we were at the club. I sure didn't. And right here, she said, Amora, I'm gonna be good. I said, girl. You can't. I said, we come together, we lead together. No, you can't do that. No, I did not. And I ain't even want her to walk in the house by herself. I said, well, at least text me when you get there because she was so adamant about, I'm good, I'm good. She had to remind me, like, girl, I'm a grandmama. And I was like, okay, my bad, my bad. I don't want to treat nobody like a child, right? But no, I did not want her to leave the club by herself and go home by herself. She said, I followed that story for a long time. I was torn up over that story. Rest in peace, Kanika. Hold on, my bro calling me. I need to ask him about these titties, y'all. Chief, Chief, I got questions. Yeah, I'm online. I got questions. What's up, bro? That's my brother, Callie. I told him I have to call him back. She said, wait, I thought the boys said they were smoking and she walked in and his friend tried to have sex with her and she said no. And he hit her and they like, oh, you talking about, see, I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. Like I said, I did not cover that story. So I ain't get that deep into it. I probably only listened to one station about it or something like that. So I ain't get that deep into it. I wasn't even on YouTube. I wasn't even a YouTube listener. So I didn't follow it like that. I just follow it for the in the news. I just know that they were never able to. Nobody was held accountable, or they just deemed it like an unfortunate situation and things of that nature. So that's the only thing I know. She said it happened in a racist suburbs. They had no chance out there. Police fought protesters, arrest, pepper spray the crowd. Oh, damn. Damn, now I didn't even know it got that deep. Now, again, I was not a blogger. If I was a blogger, I would have gotten into that case, but I was not a blogger. I was not a blogger. These new generations don't live by the girl code. We came together, we all leave together. Yeah, that's how it is. It's a lot of conspiracy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I didn't follow that case, so I can't really, I heard, like I said, I heard about it. It was an unfortunate circumstance, but I just remember it thinking I would not have allowed my friend to wander off. I would have tore that motherfucking hotel up, to be honest with you. But that's just me. They young. Them people were young. They were young. Wasn't she like 17 or 18 or 19 or something like that? Wasn't she like a teenager? If I'm not mistaken, I think she was a teenager. She said, check your phone. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I'll respond when I get off. Thank you. She said, I remember seeing the story. I was very sad. Yeah. Oh, she was 20 something. Oh, Miss Fee said 19. Yeah, I thought she was kind of young. Yeah, I knew she was kind of young. She was a beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. Okay, she said, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Okay, I didn't even see that. So she said she's gonna go live tomorrow, Jenny. So it's 11 o'clock. I know it's 12 o'clock there, y'all time. It's 11 o'clock. Y'all, I'm about to go lay up under Jay. Y'all know when I'm not feeling good like this, child, Jay he just be hand and feet waiting on me, child. And I just been taking advantage of it. So I'm about to go in there. I'm gonna take me a bath and I'm gonna lay up under Jay and he gonna treat me so nice and rub on my back and stuff or whatever. He gonna be like, are you okay? Do you need anything? And I'm gonna be like, I just want to be rubbed and held and cuddled and y'all, you know how it is. So I'm about to go do that. She said, yeah, you have to understand them girls have reputations, be out here in these Chicago streets. There's a lot. I actually feel sorry for some of the young youth in Chicago, because a lot of things is happening. And I'm not saying leave Chicago because Chicago ain't like the worst city in the world. It's other cities out there that are just as bad, if not worse, than Chicago. But I would encourage anybody that lives in a rough city like that to, if you you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do something with your life, kind of move away from that stuff. And I'm not even saying leave Chicago, but just move away from that type of crowd. There's other parts of the area that you can go to where you don't have to deal with all that gang affiliation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of females do that. They get involved or they become violent. I know there's a lot of young women, they equate violence to being cool, you know, that rough shit. They look at it like, oh, I'm cool, we cool, that type of stuff. She says, I'm not leaving my 79-year-old man. Oh, mom. Oh, you said my 79-year-old mother. Not leave Chicago, just like not associate with, the rough areas. Chicago is beautiful. It's just the people who make it bad. I believe it, Tanya. Chicago is beautiful. I just don't like it in the wintertime because, baby, it's just cold as fuck. It's just too cold to do anything. She said, my kids beat the odds. We survived. Yay. I got some deceased cousins from Chicago. She said, just stay away from them young niggas. They trouble. Stay away from them YNs. They trouble. I get you, girl. I get you. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up for your girl. Thank you for showing some love. She said, y'all giving us back to back lives. I'm in my bed ready. Are you still here, Yaz, or did you go to sleep, girl? Thank you. Thank you, Sassy D. Here's another one. Thank you so much. Thank you, J. Lou. Please go rest. More. LOL. Sign language. Yes, I do need to rest. Thank you, that MF. But I didn't even raise my voice that much tonight. Thank you, though. Thank you, MF. Thank you, Lashina, Sonia C. Thank you, Just a Mess, for 16 wonderful months. Let's talk about it. Thank you, Vera, for 24 months. Today has definitely been one for the books. Girl, it has. You hear me? Thank you, Miss Toby. Appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Nels, for 21 beautiful months. Thank you, Miss Sonia. The T is definitely teeing, girl. Yes, that part. Thank you, Gloria. She said, hey, more mods and chats. Y'all going too fast. Wait a minute. Y'all going too fast. I can't keep up. Oh, hey, it was funny as hell. All this shit hit today, baby. Too much tea dropped today. Thank you, Ms. Nels. Thank you, Exit75. Lisa, feel better soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carmelita. Dee Dee, thank you. 12K, girl, feel better. Free Nemo, get a TPO now. Oh, Jesus, Lord Jesus, you think I need a TPO? Thank you, though. Thank you, Tony. Feel better more. Thank you, girl. Thank you, 12K. Again, they projected, lie, and deflected, and did. Thank you, Vera. This is just a mess. I'm outdoors. Thank you, Bocamosa. Jeannie mentioned somebody needing a record deal. Who was that? I missed the live. Think it was the wee hours. Who need a record deal? What? Who need a record deal? Please explain. Who need a record deal? I don't know. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, Binky Bink, my girl. Amora, you messy, and I'm here for it. Child, you know I'm gonna be messy, child. I'm gonna be messy. I got some messiness in me. I could be serious, you know what I'm saying? I could break down a story, but I got a little messiness. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Thank you, Vera. Okay, Amor, that's enough of our brother Kelly, child. He wanted them titties, child. That shit was funny. But thank you, Barbara. Thank you, 12K. Did they more than one outfit? Oh, did they bring more than I read that? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Did someone other than Prince have another costume? I don't think so. I don't think they had another costume. I don't know. Thank you. She said, I love it here. I'm always a sister. Just keep all the DDs away from me on the cruise. Listen, girl, we might have to DX that motherfucking cruise. You hear me? Thank you, Inside Cola's World. Appreciate you, baby. And thank you, D Stewart. She said, oh, I read that one. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all have a good night. I love y'all. She said, how was your birthday? My birthday was lovely. My birthday was lovely. She said, so the thing over on the other side is begging for money and is manipulative ways and back at it, coming for Cora again. Nothing. Notice it's been quiet. It create men's account on corporate. Wait a minute. What now? Who's coming for Cora again? Justin? Is Justin coming for Cora? Do tell, baby. Do tell. Is Justin coming for Cora? Please let me know, baby. Let me know. Do I need to tap into some of that tea? I ain't know Justin would want to come for Cora. Is he mad because she was with LL Cool J? She was hugged up with LL and a bunch of other celebrities. Y'all tell me now. Don't have me go check out Justin, baby. Is he coming for Cora? Let me go find out. Not tonight, though. Not tonight. Anyway, Miss V 78. Okay. I'm reading that. I was 78 tomorrow and then back to the 40s. Damn. Check your inbox. Okay, I will unless you want me to check it right now. Hold on. Sometimes y'all be wanting me to check it right now. Let me just see, make sure there ain't nothing that I need to put out. Okay, I got you. I got it. Thank you. Hey, woman of purpose. All right, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. She said, good night, everyone, and tomorrow. And when you get up tomorrow, please give me a call. Okay, will do. Hey, I love y'all, and I'm going to talk to y'all later, y'all. Y'all get some good rest, and I am going to get some good rest, too. Oh, somebody said, Miss Fee, you going live? Miss Fee, you going live? Oh, she said, no, sweetie. Oh, okay. I don't know who's going live right now. She said, more, I told you before, I don't do boats. I will not end up in the water, no man. Shit, I don't want to end up in the damn water either, okay? I do not want to end up in the water either. I love y'all. Oh, yeah, y'all got to come back tomorrow for the raffle, okay? I'm going to have to add the other names that added on to it. So I'll do that probably tomorrow morning and have it ready for tomorrow evening, okay? All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to replace them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our